and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it, clip it. Well then, hello everybody. Shut up and sleep with me. Yeah, it's a fun little ditty. I'm hoping once he's done with his schooling, Brian might be able to come through with that song request, because I love the tune that he did for you. And I'll be honest,
I know.
so far, like
I do too.
the time, like the time is now. But I haven't been able to come up with a better one. Like, so I threw it over to him. I'm tempted to start trying to find one of myself, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see what happens. The song is stupid, but I love it. The song is stupid. The
whole point of it is stupid.
The whole point of it is that it's stupid. The moment that was taken from was stupid, because we were talking about God knows what, and you were like, you're sitting there, you're
Los
like,
Federales mentioned a song, and no one knew it, and I'm like, no, I know that one, and I started singing it.
And that's the only part you could remember, though. You couldn't tell us anything else about the song. You're like, no, but I know it, and it's like, shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up.
Sleep with me. Shut up.
And then when you started doing that, I just sat back and I went, oh, she's making gold. I'm gonna let this be a clip. And so I waited patiently, and then when you had gotten what I thought was like the entire meat of the issue out, I immediately went, clip it, clip it, clip it. Like, and we took that and we made a whole song out of it. I don't see where that's, there's fun little digs about the show and how I have no control in it. And oh wait, no, the no control one's in my own song. But like I said, I've made a couple songs with Suno, but it's like, other people have come up with better, sometimes worse, and depending on how you scarier stuff. But I haven't been able to come up with better lyrics yet. And anything that I'm ready to like go to Suno with, and I was really hoping Brian would like strike that lightning would strike twice. We'll see. He's given me a couple things to listen to that haven't been bad, but we'll see. Clip it. I thought you were asking for a circumcision, of course, Jay Warren. But yeah, so
hello Rumblers, hello YouTubers and Twitchers. Hi.
Yep, we're live on all three platforms. We have all three of them up. We're a little show, and we start slow, and it's just a good goddamn time. We have a bunch of different things to talk about today. I should explain yesterday, though. I think probably.
Okay, before you do,
yeah.
do you want to just? It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh, that's right. You need your clarion call. I had it here ready to go. I just with the way.
I know. I saw it, and then you're just like.
It's
skating right past it.
Refuses to let me ignore this. All right, I'm sorry. You're right.
I can hear it now because you shared the screen. I can hear it now. It's awesome.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Oh!
All right, there we go. It's a beautiful.
Range is amazing.
It's a
Thank you.
beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It is Wednesday, yes. But yes, no. So Monday, was okay-ish. I pushed myself through Monday, and then after I got done on Tuesday, I was like, I need a nap because I'm on new medication that ironically is supposed to be helping with the sleep, but there's like a grogginess backside to it, I guess, with starting, and it's been bad the first few days. It seems like it's letting up. So I'm hoping by the weekend we're good. By next week it's not a problem. So I just got to stay on the stuff. That makes me worried. What happens when I go off of it? Do I feel laggy and gross all the time too? Talk about Scarlett Hampton. I don't want to.
I don't know anything about her to.
I don't really
about.
give a shit.
I mean, I know she's getting married to Ralph, but I mean,
yeah,
each their own.
But yeah, so this medication was supposed to be, for one thing, it seems to be causing the problem more than solving it. I was like, that's not all right.
Well, you've started 2 new meds at the same time too, so it's
right,
not
but
just
that's
the
not.
one.
But that's where I'm like, well, that's why I'm moody and I'm bitchy, and I'm like, man, I like things the way I like things, man. Like, I'm like the Penguin from the Batman show, like the old Batman show. I'm like, man, you'll never catch me. You'll never catch me, Batman. Man.
Yes,
I've got
right.
scissor hands, man. But yeah, so it just was a thing where yesterday I decided I'd sleep, I'd take a nap in between the shows, and boy howdy did I sleep all the way to like a half hour into when my show should start. And I was like, I've eaten up all my prep time, I've eaten up all of my actual like physical launch time, and I'm behind the ball. I don't think we can salvage a show from this point, because it would be me logging on and going, hi guys, I don't have anything ready, I don't have anything prepared, I literally just got out of bed 2 minutes ago. Like, that would be it. The titles would all be wrong. I would be like, oh, it's the wrong day, it's not Monday, Tard. And like, right, no shit. Also notice how we're 30 minutes late. Like, a whole lot of stuff is going on. Scarlett Johansson has been cast in Batman Part 2. I don't really care.
Okay.
The Batman was mildly interesting.
I heard about her for something else the other day. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think she's getting divorced from her husband, and then you and I were talking because her and her husband's house in Minnesota was listed on a clickbait article, and we had this big long discussion over whether or not Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson, because you were assuming it was Ryan Reynolds and her, and I was like, well, no, that's not who we're talking about. And then I was like, no, Ryan Reynolds was married to Alanis Morissette. And you're like, no, he wasn't. It turned out we were both kind of right.
Right. We were both wrong.
We were both right, and we were both wrong. I was insisting he had been married to Alanis Morissette.
I had no idea.
You insisted he wasn't married, and the truth was they had dated. And so I'm like, halfway
they were
in.
Engaged, but never married.
They were engaged, but never married. So I was kind of right, but at the same rate wrong, and you were kind of wrong.
But I was right that Scarlett Johansson was the woman that he cheated, or he left Scarlett Johansson for Blake Lively, which I think was the dumbest move ever.
I'm going to go with
ridiculous thing. Although I'm hearing he's an ass in real life, so maybe she saved herself a lot of time and trouble.
I don't know, but she got with the dude from SNL, which I considered a solid move. Like, that guy seems pretty cool.
Okay.
The comedy writer. So for Johnny's Massage Fund, I don't know why we keep throwing. Thank you for the $2 on Rumble, Joey. I don't know why I throw money for Johnny's Massage Fund. You mean old? Yeah, I don't care about her. Like, I don't care if people want to bring up stuff and talk about there's nothing worth talking about. Did she do something that she got clipped for? And even then, I don't really do internet. Like, if you haven't caught on to I don't do the internet like sphere stuff here. Like, I don't really care. Most of the closest we get to that is every once in a while we see somebody that thing we got to talk about, like with for example, the one Johnny Somali, the reason, and I made no secret about the reason why I give a shit about talking about Johnny Somali and the downfall, because his name isn't Johnny or any derivative of it, and his name is Johnny Somali because it's ringy, it's catchy, and I don't fault you for saying, hey, that's ringy, it's catchy, but he's also a complete douche canoe. So I'm like, hey man, you're repping the brand. The Johnny brand, and the Johnny brand, to be clear, is not my brand. It's not your brand. It's every Johnny man's brand. All right, you're repping the brand and you're shitting on it. I don't like it.
You're screwing us over.
There's a lot of
people.
Kong
Dong, I know, right?
A lot of people rep the brand in everyday life to all the way high up top to like producers and stuff like it. How you rep the brand matters, and he is not doing good. So that guy,
Not. No.
that guy, I want him removed from the meetings, struck from the records, and fucking fired. Rusty Grammar. Hey, what's up? How you doing? So yeah, we had a what I would call a rather interesting day yesterday where I was like, I was good. I got myself through the morning show. And then as soon as I got done pushing myself for that, be like, hey, yeah, well, all right, see you later. And then turn everything off, and I'm like, And then as soon as like I let my head go down, that was the problem. I let my head go down towards the desk for a bit, and I'm like, you know what would be nice? Just a quick little nap. A quick little, almost 3.5 hour nap.
Just a quick cat nap.
Well, like I tried the quick cat nap thing on Monday, and I couldn't fall asleep. I tried it out here on the futon, and the futon is a vastly different animal now that the kiddo comes down here and sits on it all the time. So like I'm always, the first thing I do is I got to rearrange the pillows and put them back in place and then I get there, I get snuggled, I get comfy, and usually then a cat comes and fucking pesters me. So it didn't work. So I went with the bed this time, and the bed, like, not only did the bed work, the bed was exceedingly effective at keeping the rest of the world from bothering me for 3.5 hours, and that was all it took. Nice. But yeah, no, I had to push myself through today. It's gonna be okay, but god damn it, man, just groggy. Johnny Somali Meat Market, dear Lord, no. I don't like it when you make it fun of me. Don't tie him into that too. You can sleep in tomorrow. No, I can't. I got a lot to do tomorrow. I got to get stuff that I don't have for the funding stream on Friday, and I won't have to get up quite as early, granted, but still. Johnny can go to Aguas Calientes, Peru, and get a $2 south. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have.
Aguas Caliente.
Yeah, but
that's the hot water. So hot.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't have fly to Peru money or go boat to. I don't have go to Peru money.
That's true.
Like I'm working on going to live somewhere else money. Like that's the big one right now. So let's not. This is a little tiny show, but it doesn't mean we have to kick reality out.
It seems like an awful far distance to go to for a $2 massage from a poor Latina woman.
Again, they have weird fantasies about things I have, want, need, or get. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I can't help you there, my friend. Anyways, so yeah, we have
Hot Springs. Thank you.
We have a bunch of different little stories here. We have you heard about this. We have an Arizona man that was airlifted after being stung by bees more than 100 times.
Yeah, dude was just hiking and woof.
What do you got to do? You got to do something to get stung by bees 100 times, right?
Well, yeah, he obviously like stepped on something or knocked something. Like it was bees, right? It wasn't wasps, it was bees.
Yeah, you would think if it was like wasps or hornets, they would have said that. So that I'm operating on the assumption that it was bees. And even like bumblebees, honeybees, just your average garden variety bee, like 100 times. He
pissed off the whole colony.
Somebody peed on a tree, and it turns out they were peeing on bees, and bees were pissed.
Maybe he accidentally killed the queen. That would do it.
How? Like he peed on the hive and killed the queen? Is that what you're saying? Are we still sticking with
not
my
peeing on the hive, but maybe he like stepped on something or knocked it down or something like that. I don't think the honeybee's queen stays in the hive at all times.
Arch Magnus Tim saying certain pheromones can do that. Johnny, you excited for Minnesota bathhouses and brothels? King Kong Dong, no. I'm less excited for it now than I was when I found out about it earlier this morning, which was not exciting. I don't do like the local what they just passed stuff. Again, we're a small show, so we touch on broader news stuff in areas to just kind of scatterboard stuff. We're entertaining people at the end of the day on like a little coast down thing. Minneapolis has decided to do two lovely new ventures worth noting. One, they want to legalize and set up a parking lot for people that are living in their cars to park at night. A safe space for car dwelling folk.
Oh gosh.
Now, keep in mind, they don't have anyone willing to do this. They've heard a lot of enthusiasm for the program and the idea. A lot of people very excited, very avid that these people sleeping in their cars not be on the streets, not be near their homes, and they want them to have a safe space for them to go. They don't have anyone willing to do it yet, especially since some of the criteria for managing the parking lot. They would be managing the parking lot and having personnel on staff to aid and assist those living in their car. So,
well, yeah,
it's like it's like a bellhop without a building, if you will. That's what I want to do. If they make it legal, that's what I got to do. I got to get a van, retrofit it to live out of, and I want to like park in it and then just like randomly just like open the door to like, you know, like fucking symphony music. Dun, 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 dun. Just like open it and just ring the bell when the security guards go by. Excuse me, garçon. Can we speak about the... I would like to know what would be served at the continental breakfast. Ding-ding-ding. Because keep in mind, the fuckers that are in this parking lot don't pay for it. They don't pay for any of it. No. They're not on...
No, because they're unemployed.
Right. And
they're living in a home or a house.
From what I understand, they haven't explained a whole lot in the way of rules, but either A, there won't be any rules about doing drugs, or B, you're going to see a huge decrease in the number of people that use it if there are rules against doing drugs. They're going to be interested
in it, yeah.
Yeah, but either way, you have to have it obviously policed and managed, because otherwise it's just going to become a place where, I park here and I know everybody, and that's why everyone keeps coming over to my car every 5-10 minutes and then hopping out later with a smile. Yeah, no, we just know each other. We're just friends. We're just catching up. Mm-hmm. I'm hearing about his kids. Don't ask him what's in his left pocket. I have nothing to do with weed. I'm gonna get it. Like, yeah. So, like, it's gonna be that kind of thing. And you can sit there and call me whatever, but that's the way it always fucking goes anyway. So don't tell me.
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck off. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Hey, awake, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
I'm awake today. So yeah, it's gonna go like that. And then the other.
Good to see you.
The other fun program they did, let's see, was the people parking in the park. Oh, and the bathhouses. They wanted to
brothels.
They want to legalize like bathhouses and brothels. So in other words, we can have bathhouses and brothels. Pretty much.
In a bath, in a public bath. You've legalized gay hookups in public baths. What you've done.
Minnesota.
And prostitution is now going to be okay.
Here at Travel MN, we want you to know, if you're looking for some hot, steamy time in a Greek bathhouse with men unknown, Travel Minnesota. Ding.
Have you not seen...
Home to 10,000 lakes of jizz in one building.
Oh, God. Oh, in one building. That's awful. Oh, goodness.
Here's...
Can we pick a state close, like that borders on Minnesota but isn't in Minnesota?
Right? No, dude. Believe me, the search is intensifying. The areas are expanding because time is becoming a fucking factor here. I'm like, what is everything is like, we're back to square one with the county lady that I've been working with. Is back to square one.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Really frustrating.
Yeah. It's a dude. Seriously, pulling my hair out.
Yeah. No, I know. It's not fun.
Brian saying, you tell me I don't need to go to Vegas anymore. Apparently not. No, you just gotta hook. Well, to be fair, also fairness. This isn't the state. This is Minneapolis. Excuse me if I misspoke, but this is Minneapolis City Council. Oh, this is
just the city. Okay. That's cool.
but we're not
Vancouver
far
tried
from
this
there.
once, back in the
I feel
90s.
like it's not gonna go well.
No, I'm thinking probably not. Have you not seen all of the videos from all of the people who went to Houston for the rodeo and came back with 9 different STDs, like, and AIDS, like HIV? Like it's ridiculous. The stories coming out of there, the pictures of people and these things on their lips. The woman who looked down on her hoo-ha the next morning and said that it looked like a monster was like growing out of it. These are not, there's nurses in other states that now when you come in, they tell you, you just use the code Houston and they can triage you easier because they know what you're talking about.
As in Houston, we have a problem, and the problem is your vagina.
Houston has a problem, and they just shared it with the rest of the country. Like, holy fuck.
You know what it is? You know what it is? They set up these big group sex things so they could sneak the aliens in disguise in there to breed, so we can make hybrid people.
Well, maybe that was the monster that she was seeing the next morning. That one
Oh,
inspired
ew,
me.
never
I'm
mind.
sorry.
I am not going to that shithole. Yeah, it's Minneapolis. I don't know. I just don't. I don't see
Ew.
several communities being okay with that behavior, but like whatever. I also don't think the people that are approving this, that think these are good plans and ideas, live in those areas. I don't think they live in that city or that state. I feel like that should start being a requirement. If it's not, like, you have to have an actual residence that you live out of in the city of Minneapolis to be a member of the Minneapolis City Council. Like, the idea of, like, I've been serving on the city council for years and I do what's good for the good of Minneapolis and my business is located here, whatever, what have you. It's like, right, but where do you live? I live up in Rosemont, like a gated community. Oh, so all these programs you're pushing for the people who live here, those don't affect you. Well, I mean, this is my city. I feel for them. Like, yeah, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. If you don't live in the city where the rules are being enforced, you don't get to make them. That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. That's like saying, like, Spain should get to make the rules for America here because, you know, some people are Spanish. Like, fuck off. No, this is our country. It's the same but on a smaller scale. Like, fuck off. This is Minneapolis. You don't get to make the rules for Minneapolis if you don't live in it. And the other part is, too, the people in Minneapolis, the residents that push for this stuff, they are so hypocritical about it. Like I said, it's like one lady they interviewed was, I don't want this happening here because there's a family living out of their car, like 2 doors down, and they park in like the garage or the driveways and stuff at night. And I want them to have somewhere else to go. And literally it just comes down to, oh, no, I don't want you to criminalize homelessness. I don't want people to be able to call the cops about this. I want everyone to be super understanding. These are just people who are down on their luck, and I want them to be able to go somewhere, just not here. And it's like, no, you can't. That's such a bullshit. Like, I'm going to push for a policy.
The NIMBY.
Yeah.
The NIMBY policies have been forever a thing, and it's funny, but it's unfortunate.
And it's why I hate people. Steam up.
I live rurally.
You public glory holes. Yeah, that'll be a thing. You know, like people just open
with me. Shut up and come on, just with me.
No,
I missed it. I'm trying to put multiple people's different lines.
I don't think
into the song, and it's working.
Brett McJard has got the right one.
Oh. Wild Saffron is coming in with a useful and timely public service announcement. Just because I allow you to live doesn't mean I like you. Watch yourself. And I think that's probably a common kind of attitude and feeling these days.
Jimmy's letting me know they have to cancel the Sunday streams. That might not be a bad idea, just because I don't know how I'm going to be doing on Sunday. I'll be on, like, we're on day 3 or 4 of me, like the night before, so Sunday night was when I started taking. So we're on like day 3 or 4 of me taking these pills. Like, it's just annoying.
Like I said, it's usually a couple of weeks at least for you to get adjusted. I've been on them for ages now, forever, which is probably not a great thing either.
They're supposed to help me sleep. That's the whole idea with this. And I'll admit, the sleeping part does go fairly well. Like, I don't have huge complaints about that. It's just waking up and feeling like I'm in a quilt is just kind of, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Well,
dude,
yeah, like I said,
I'll say this. Goddamn people who bag on weed. Because normally to have this kind of a, oh man, I could take a nap, I had to smoke some serious stuff. Not take a pill the night before. This is the hangover. The government drugs is better than the illegal ones. Oh. Wow. So where is this asking for a friend? Awake Jimmy, it's in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
It's in Minneapolis. Twin Cities. Well, we know which one of those twins is going to pass first and probably due to an STD. But
yeah, Minneapolis heard about Houston rodeo and said, "Hold my beer." And we're going to have bathhouses and brothels. Lovely, my goodness.
Long time from now, they'll do a documentary called Who Broke Up the Twins. And the spoiler alert, it was an Eastern European man named Hernando that did it one night when he said, let's all put on masquerade masks and just do whatever. And from there, the zombie virus was born. Like when you see Zombieland, they're like, somebody ate an infected burger and mad cow. And I'm like, I feel more like mad, what was it? Mad monkeypox would be more what happens. Just ravenous, voracious people become even more ravenous and voracious and unhinged. And like, there we go.
Yeah. But now they've got pimples and blisters and sores all over their body, so we can identify them without having to get too close.
Again, I don't know. The older I get, the more I wish there was some, because I've thought about, there's no good way to do this. There's some way to explain to like hormone ridden, like just fucking young people, like, hey, just fucking take it fucking easy. With all the sex and all the stuff, like it's lame and gay, but yeah, take it fucking easy. King Kong Dong 42, Johnny's Futon Emporium, sole supplier of the MSP bathhouse furnishings. No, it isn't. There's no Futon Emporium. There's one futon and it's mine. You can't have it. It's not, as I've repeatedly said before any of this became a thing, it's not intended for any of the hellacious things you accuse it of. That's just disgusting. I'm going to replace hand sanitizer with KY jelly. Yeah, that'll probably fly in the bathhouses for all the wrong reasons. But it's just, again, like one of those, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way you can, because like I remember when you're, as the saying is, young, dumb, and full of cum. Like I remember the whole, like, I got to get some. But I think about the questionable things I've done. And then, believe it or not, for a while I used to think, wow, I'm pretty wild. And then between covering stuff that's happened around me and then learning about things that have happened right around me, I go, holy crap, I'm the lamest motherfucker in the room. I did these really weird things. I had this really, really bizarre habit of getting to know them first. Like I was weird about that.
Right?
And now it's like you covered the festival when it's happening in San Francisco, and you go, and it's just like, I can't even imagine the culture of people like, and by the way, I know it happens with like straight couples too, but like just the idea of like, oh, I'm just here, I don't know you, I don't know anything about you, I can't reach you, I can't contact you, whatever, but let's just fuck and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but no though. But no, though.
I'd rather not. Yeah.
I've weirdly never ever equated sex away from a relationship. Like you're even if it's just for a couple of weeks or whatever, you're dating that person kind of deal. Like I don't, like for me, like the sex is just part of being a couple. And I'm actually really glad about that now, because now I am like, well, let's look at how many question mark bridges we have. Thankfully, I get tested all the time for blood, drugs, and other things, because of the MS stuff. So
Anyways.
so like they gotta screen me all the time for everything from cancer to, I guess, in case I'm butt smuggling uranium. Which, by the way, if you can get into that game, solid money to be made, as King Charles will tell you. But there are side effects.
There are side effects.
There are side effects. Motherfucker's asshole is rotting out. But yeah, no,
Hey, Brooks. Good to see you.
I like that I can be like, well, you know, I don't mix it up or mingle with people that aren't trustworthy, and I don't just mingle with random people. Like there's a level of trust to every person. Like there's conversations that happen. I've seen their face. It's just, and it's weird to find out that like I thought I was crazy, and I'm like, no, you guys didn't need what I consider very obvious safety rails in this somewhat dangerous activity. That's just fucking jumping out of the plane without a parachute, huh? All right then. Okay. Jimmy's asking about his salty surprise. Oh, where the salty surprise is. The salty surprise. The salty surprise is here for the next 2 days.
2 days. Yeah.
Yeah. Scruffy's salty surprise. It's a piece of American pride that fits right in your mouth. It's delicious. It's served on a stick. It's worth a lick. It's Scruffy D's salty surprise. And the surprise is, it's delicious. You can get yours from Scruffy D. He whips them up by hand with bulk batch loads available to order. Scruffy D's salty surprise. You know what I need to?
I love that.
I need to start being like, hey man, where do they send, like, where do people go to request your goods? You know, when they start coming up with these businesses.
Well, we've been in talks, and he may or may not be posting up a display box on
What do you mean?
exotic meat market
What are you talking about?
shelves.
No. What the hell are you
Stores
talking about?
coming to you,
No.
maybe? Yeah.
No.
So setting them up
Can
right
you
beside
stop?
the
Can you stop pitching
Mr.
these
Taffy?
things? Like, you're not in talks with anybody. It's not real.
I know it's an exotic meat market, but we've got a whole little section of sweets now. It's
No.
quite nice.
No, we don't.
Mhm.
No, we don't. See, now these fucknuts will think it's real.
Mhm.
I don't need that strife in my life. Let's not and say we did and call it a day.
Just yeah. No worries.
Well,
But if you're interested, you know where to go.
Oh, Russian King Kong Dong. I think I'd rather play Russian roulette with a revolver instead of playing STD roulette. I feel like either way, that's horrible
Yeah.
once somebody shoots. Once somebody once one fires off across the bow, it's game over. Like I said, I'm very fortunate. I had my whole like blood pheresis thing. They have to do all sorts of blood panels when they pull your blood out of your body and put like donor plasma in and
Put
stuff.
it back in. Yeah.
I got to find out amazing things like how much cholesterol I had and shit like that, which I used to feel really, really bad about until like the lady that's doing the plasmapheresis. So plasmapheresis, they pull it out, they sift it, they put a fake blood plasma in, and they put your blood cells back in it, and then they put it back in your body. Super duper sucks. But
Imagine.
the fun part is they get this bag of your blood plasma, and I was looking at mine, and mine was like, it was like opaque jello in a way. It was like, and I was like,
Yeah.
And the lady was talking about how they've had to do this for people who are severely obese, and she's like, it's literally like a bag full of butter. Like a bag full of butter, like that, because that stuff
Aw.
apparently a lot of that cholesterol and that stuff, like that's in your plasma. So I had mine was high, but and I thought it was bad, and she's like, "Fuck no." She's like, people who clog the machines, it's like fucking butter.
Oh, gross.
I'm just
Oh.
like, and I love it. People who clog the machines. This hasn't happened before. It's apparently kind
No,
of a
this
thing.
is. Yeah. This is a commonality
By the time
That's
I was
awful.
done, I think they were glad that it was me that was going in for those treatments, because I think I'm one of the few that wasn't there because of a weight issue. So it was like, oh, great. So like the machines don't really get too jammed up with him. Like it happened once or twice, but not really a
It's
big
not a
deal.
huge. Yeah. Eggo butter, says Wild.
Johnny, you got too much cholesterol, you fat bastard. I mean, kind of. I probably do now. I'm a little pudgy right now. I don't get to be as active as I used to be. I'm trying to figure out ways around that. Futon sale, 50% off. No futon sale. No futon sale. I think Scruffy is really a big fan of the read thing you did, which I don't approve of. Plasma should look slightly orange yellow, but otherwise clear. It should be AP. Mine didn't start out that way, but it was by the end. And from what I hear, there were other people who's kind of never really reached that scale. You do lose a shit ton of weight doing that, by the way.
I was gonna say that sounds like an awesome weight loss program.
If you don't mind being like shiveringly cold for about
for like
2 to 3
12,
hours a
20.
day.
Okay.
Because
I thought it was like a long all day process as opposed to shorter multiple days.
No, well, one, your body can
okay.
only handle so much. But two, the machines themselves, like they tend to have issues with clogging, whatever. The machines themselves, like, pretty much move pretty fast to cycle the blood out and in. Like I said, the donor plasma is there. They've got backup bags and saline drips and IV drips. They hook you up to more tubes than a space shuttle. But so once they hit the go button on that thing, it's pretty much a process. But like, I don't know, maybe you'd like it, but you got to sit there. What they had me doing, they had me wearing this like fucking cloth vest that had a plastic lining under it with holes in it, like an air hockey table.
Okay.
And they literally would just hook it up to like a blow dryer hose, and it would just be like boo.
Wow.
And so I felt like one of those inflatable samurai, and it was just kept blowing warm air on me because again the blood comes out of your body, goes through the machines, and then goes back in. And even in the case of having like heated equipment and everything to help bring the temperature up, it's cold. Brings your temperature down. But yeah, you do it. What I did it like I think for 2 weeks. And so you do it for like 2 weeks, you'll lose like 30 pounds.
Okay. I was thinking it was kind of more like dialysis, kidney dialysis, where you're doing it for like 10, 12 hours in a day.
Oh, they got a few Porky Pams and they have to replace a $3,000 machine. Yeah, kind of.
300,000. Yeah.
Oh, 300,000. Excuse me.
Yeah, 3,000. That's not so bad.
Dude, it's just like I said, grogginess. It's a grogginess thing, but it is fading. Like I said, I noticed it was pretty heavy on Monday, and then Tuesday combined with pushing myself to do everything I did Monday, and it on Tuesday crash out. And then like today, like I think pushing myself is going to be a bit of a thing, but crashing out won't be as big of a thing because I get even more time to sleep in. I want to know Johnny's go button, and I'm talking prostate. No. Which med did they give you to sleep? I don't know if I should be doxing the medications I take.
I can never remember what the names are of all the different ones. I was just surprised that the one that they gave you for sleeping
is the one
I actually recognize, because it's one I've been on forever and ever and ever.
Right, and I'm just like, again, like I don't know if I want to just be publicly giving out all of them. Like, I'm admitting I'm taking these medications. I don't feel like, no offense, like, you're not my doctors. No. Yeah. I don't know if I want to be sharing that publicly. Same machine used in kidney dialysis. Oh, same machine used in No, they're not giving me heroin. That's for sure. I would be opposed to such action. I don't like...
It's the same machine used in the dialysis. Okay.
I don't like them giving me oxycodone anymore. I don't want to do that. Johnny's getting Keith Richards blood treatment. That was a long time ago. I got it a while ago to reset my immune system. I got that, and that's done with a I think it was in this side. The what is it called? Fuck, I forget now.
Oh, that's when you have
catheter in the chest.
Yeah.
And it went into my heart.
Scary.
Yeah. If I got knocked around enough, I could feel it rattling around in my heart. It's not cool.
Ew.
It's a very odd sensation for your heart to be like, hey, there's something there.
Thanks, 69 of this. I'll keep that in mind.
You don't have a whole lot of nerves in the heart, so you really got to thump it. Feel it.
Yeah.
Probably didn't feel it in the heart now that I'm thinking about it, like realistically. I just interpreted it that way because I'm a fucking idiot, I bet. That's probably what it was. Either way, the just scenario of, this long tube is just hanging out in one of the pieces of your chest. Have fun. Just great. Johnny shit hearts? No. I had a Digger, if you need help sleeping, listening to
That's what I was saying. Thanks.
Fentanyl is great.
I don't need help sleeping anymore though, because I'm on special medication for it.
I don't.
Thank you.
I don't think they're giving me medical suggestions. Now I appreciate that, but I think we're good. I don't think I need a medical suggestion. I think we're fine. We've got a bunch of stories for the first hour to talk about anyway, so we could do all those and then get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do have the 6. And then we have the Artemis 2 thing. I've been checking up on that, so we'll kind of talk about that for a little bit as well. All right, we're caught up with all the chats. Let's go. Boop, 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 boom. Arizona man airlifted. Let's just decline right now. I'm busy. Arizona man is airlifted from a mountain in critical condition due to 100 bee stings. So whoa, that's loud. Oh, it's not very long either. It's only 15 seconds. 15 seconds. This looks like a residential area. They're airlifting them. Cool. I don't think we need to see the helicopter take off.
Yeah.
I want someone giving me all the deets. Sustained critical injuries on mountains in Arizona, officials said. Yeah, but where did the bee stings come from? He was transferred to an ambulance at the trailhead of the hospital in critical condition. Fire department warned hikers to avoid disturbing hives and scented products and to wear light-colored clothing when they explore the outdoors. If you encounter a swarm, run away quickly and protect your head and face. So yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing. Why?
A whole lot of nothing. All right.
Why an Arizona man became 100 bees bitch. Space is bullshit, says King Kong Dog. Well, I mean, technically, we could call the Artemis 2 segment is space bullshit ? Because, and again, I'm saying this, NASA is the leading cause of me being skeptical that space is real. The way they do everything. It's not like I'm watching conspiracy theories and Alex Jones people going, it's all a big hologram. They're lying to you. It's to keep us complacent so we don't realize the alien overlords that have already conquered the galaxy are coming for us. Like, none of that stuff. Nothing. No. I'm talking about NASA, and they link stuff. And they're like, look at this amazing footage. And I'm like, I'm 2 seconds into every single piece of amazing footage. And I'm like, that's just a still photo that you're slowly panning across the screen. We could just zoom out and see the whole picture, or we could look at it zoomed in while you go, doom, amazing footage. And it's like, that's not footage though. And then when I go and I check the internet, there's literally people on there and go, look at all the amazing photos from Artemis 2. And it's all the pictures that NASA called amazing footage. And I'm like, but where's the
video footage that you're talking about?
Guys, we had these things. They were so prevalent. I had one laying around to give to my daughter. The little cameras you could hold them with your hand, and they could record stuff. We couldn't put one of those on a stick and roll it out the front of the ship? No?
Well, even just, tape it to the window.
From the window to the walls.
It shouldn't be that hard.
Till you're dodging space balls. All these asteroids crawl. Oh, skeet, moon, fucker. Anyways.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Again, like the reason why I'm going so crazy with this is because I want to believe it's real. I want space to be real, okay? I want space to be real. But the main cause of me thinking space isn't real are the people exploring space. I'm like, oh, space isn't real, guys. We've been
an unedited GoPro cam attached to the astronauts. Yeah, anything. You can totally get GoPro footage.
69 F this. I've seen GoPro footage from the point of view of a cat, right? Like,
right?
I know more about
that.
I can find out more about what Whiskers is up to in his neighborhood than I can from this. And then when they do the live stuff, they did the live fucking telecast thing. And I watched it. I think on the show I watched it. I go, wait a minute, that was a jump. Did you see that? This is supposed to be a live interview. He asked a question, and the little floaty thing was floating over here. Now all of a sudden it's floating over there, and it's just the main argument you have for their floating is fake. Like the main way to do that is to engage in like a high dive free fall thing to cause weightlessness. But I don't know the time frame of it, but it's only available for several minutes before you have to pull up or you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Well, if you do a couple of interviews and you're doing this, and so we have floaty, then we suddenly cut, and it's like, wait a minute, is that because, you guys had to pull up and this is all pre-taped and you did this before and it's all CGI and Lucasfilm?
Right?
I just want space. I just want space to be real. My first psych admission, they wouldn't let us have soda. So I completely quit soda in like 3 days, no issue. It's funny, though, because they offered us nicotine gum. Well, I feel like soda is a little more like easy to get off of the nicotine gum or the nicotine. But it's weird in general, the nicotine gum thing. Different rules, different schools, as they say. Nobody can explain to me why pictures allegedly taken from space depict a dark sky that would be blacker than dark, even if the Earth isn't blocking stuff. It's because all the photons you're seeing, Rusty, are coming from behind you to light everything forward. So light isn't. Never mind. It's anyways. A bunch of science stuff that I believed at one point in time, but may now be bullshit because again, NASA's Artemis 2 mission is blackpilling me more and more with every day. It's like our 10-day mission to make one fat cripple in the Midwest completely give up on space. Like that's all it is. That's all it is. For the people, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. For and with the people. Support the morning show. I love the morning show. For and with the people. I do the morning show. I love
Make
the show.
NASA crowd again.
I really wouldn't qualify this as the Steel Toe Midday Show. 1, we don't do numbers like the Steel Toe Show. 2, we don't do drama stuff. And 3, I kind of actively try to avoid.
There's no Steel Toe?
Yeah, when people are like, hey, did you hear what Aaron did or said? We're like, yeah, it doesn't really affect me. It's not really. We're not really linked. I'm brought in just to hang out 3 days a week. That's it. Never believe NASA, Johnny. Says St. Caesar. Well, see, that's the problem.
Yeah.
St. Caesar, like a battered ex. I want to believe he can be better. He won't lie to me about the moon this time, St. Caesar. I want to believe that. I need to believe that. This time, he's going to come home, and he's not going to drink, and he's not going to tell me that the moon is real.
You have a nice day, too. Good to meet you.
This can't be STMS. The host actually likes things. I like a lot of things. The government is totally telling the truth this time. I swear, says Scruffy. NASA lost its credibility when they started. Oh. Well, they've.
Yeah, that's no. St. Aaron, that's a big thing right now. The fifth scientist, U.S. scientist working on special top secret things has died recently. 5 in recent month or two.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Were they involved with the Artemis mission?
But it hasn't. I'm not sure. I just caught that this was the fifth person dead, scientist dead, and I don't know if they're all working in the space.
Oh, it's 7
area?
seconds. I was wrong. AP's correcting me. Thank you, AP, for the facts. It's a 7-second parabolic arch in a 747 to
Okay.
achieve weightlessness. Not enough time to take fake footage. Okay.
Oh.
Well, either
But
way,
I'm sure by now we can simulate weightlessness somehow on Earth. I'm sure we've figured out how to do that.
in one movie I saw, the way one guy simulated weightlessness was, and he did this because he had spent his whole life with a lady, like he kind of like a soulmate thing. Like I kind of like if they met over laughing about a nightlight shaped like a pig's ass, I'd say, well, let's talk about how the story is way too similar. But anyways, so they were a thing, and then she passed away. Old man was left alone on the porch, and so he decided to like travel and see the world. So he just tied a whole bunch of balloons to his house, and he got it. He got his house to float and up into the sky. And so what they could have done, hear me out. They're all sitting up against the backdrop, right? So we can't see the strings to the balloons. And they're all being suspended by helium balloons, even her hair, which stays at a constant
tiny little
45 degree angle, not up, not down, just
They're
out.
green.
Yeah.
They're green so that the green screen doesn't catch them.
I agree with St.
Fade out
Aaron.
the balloons.
Steve Buscemi needs to be on the shuttle, and he needs to hump the rocket between his legs, like back and forth. He's like woohoo and riding it like a bull, and then he just needs to be like, no nukes, no nukes, no nukes. But I don't think we'll get that.
No.
I've seen better space launch projects done by green screen. That's the other part about this that weirds me out. Like, it's like, okay, so we can't get the footage the way we want, but we live in a day and age where AI is a thing. So it's like, if you guys are faking it, you're doing the worst job ever of faking it. But at the same rate, if you're not faking it, you're doing a shit job at representing what's not going on. So it's just, didn't we drive golf carts on the moon? Yeah, we supposedly have it should still be there, supposedly, like a lunar rover that was on the moon that, like, I don't believe they were able to bring back with them. If I don't know, were they able to pick it back up?
I can't remember.
King Kong Dong, get off the nuclear warhead. Chuck Norris needs to be there to prove it's real. Well, that's going to be a problem. So they built a hospital around Chuck Norris because he wasn't feeling so well. And when they put the final brick in place, like some weird stroke of fate, he just looked at him and said, sorry, guys, but I'm just really bored. And then he closed his eyes and died. You can see the lunar module if you have a good enough telescope on a full moon night.
Interesting. Okay.
That's the claim. Here's the thing. I've heard that claim. That claim sounds logical. I don't have a good enough telescope. All right. In fact, I don't even have a telescope. But the person who does certainly doesn't have a good enough telescope for that, because that would be way more money than she's worth on that particular endeavor right now. Whether she likes stars and stuff or not. That's honestly that, and I'll fucking share this. That's one of the reasons, like my kiddo is a NASA kid. Like, she likes space. Space. She thinks space is cool. I want space to be real. I don't want to be the generation of adults who have to watch their children become broken and learn that space isn't real.
Mick Monsterly says cables and harnesses. There are videos pointing them out. So apparently there's videos pointing out the cables and whatnot. Yeah, that they're using to fake the weightlessness.
Mick Monsterly, the rover's still there. Can't you all see it in your telescope? No, I can't. That's the problem.
I don't have one.
like I've never had access to a telescope that's given me magnification of the moon anything better than the pictures that have recently supposedly come out. I want to say my nephew's telescope was like $650 to $700. Yeah, that's a lot more than I'm spent. Like, look, she likes it now, but she also likes
A
a lot of
7-year-old?
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes Legos. Although that's probably not a good defense if I were to add up the sum total that I've spent on Lego sets and her mom. Oh shit. But that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but that's for yourselves. That's not for her.
No, for her. Not the for ourselves thing. I'm talking about for her.
Oh,
Here's one thing I'll be honest about. If anyone ever wants to be like on my ass about finances, I've thrown an irresponsible amount of money over my lifetime at Legos just because I didn't get to have them as much as a kid, and I love Legos.
Mm.
I love Legos. I think Legos are great. They're awesome. I love Legos. Fuck off. Shut up, you're gay. Anyways, if the moon were real, the Jays would be charging rent. No. If Tommy Lee Jones isn't on the moon, then it's fake. Johnny's daughter, space isn't real, honey. No, hurry to bed. Santa's gonna be here soon. No. She already doesn't. I think the Santa Claus myth is kind of. I think the Santa Claus myth is out and the Easter Bunny myth is out because she knew when I like pulled her mom off to the side to talk about the Easter Bunny hunt. She knew that Daddy was giving Mommy instructions for the Easter Bunny hunt tomorrow. She still went on her little adventure anyway. She had a whole bunch of fun doing it. That little bastard just didn't care. She's like, as long as I get my stuff. Johnny, why do you shit on other people making jokes by correcting them like they were serious? Because I'm taking you serious. I don't know. It's really hard, Lexi, to tell when people are joking and not. I don't understand. That was a joke. I know. Remember
the aliens.
Remember the Iron Sky movie? Mr. Q keeps trying to bring up the Iron Sky movie. I know I watched it at one point, but I don't remember the Iron Sky movie.
I don't remember the Iron Sky movie either.
I'm guessing who made the first moon base was Nazis. Right, so it's totally true that there's a moon base made by Nazis because it was in a movie. The Easter Bunny is Trump's hype man when threatening Iran. I don't know if the Easter Bunny is necessarily good for that.
Yeah. Does the Easter Bunny make a good hype man?
Open the Strait of Hormuz or no chocolate eggs for you motherfuckers. I don't know that. like here's my thing. Easter a big thing over there? You guys celebrate a lot of Easter? You do a lot of like, hey, paint the eggs.
I think probably
not is where I'm going as well. I don't think so. Righty. Remember, at Rusty Grammar is one of those with GPS thing that you can. I have no idea what we're talking about now. All right, so let's go ahead and we have like actual stories we can do. We got 4 of them left. I feel like we should do the Artemis thing first, actually, before any of that. Since we started talking about it, we're on all.
Yeah,
this shit.
might as well. We're talking about it now anyway. Yeah. Right. I'm just gonna step to the side and fill my coffee cup.
Yeah, let's do Artemis 2. Like when you go to it, you Google search stuff. They'll tell you like here's access to a live stream, but the live streams are always. I went over this before. The live streams were all like pre-recorded video and visualizations. So like you play it and it's like this is a visualization of what we think it'll look like. I couldn't find now I got more done stupid with Gemini, ads.
Your everyday AI assistant.
I'd really like to see
with ease.
What they're seeing. Is that so much to ask for?
This is okay. So this is an article from the BBC. Historic flyby.
When we were on the far side of the moon and out of contact with planet Earth, we all knew it, and it was a milestone.
As we surpass the furthest distance humans have ever traveled from planet Earth, we do so in honoring the extraordinary efforts and feats of our predecessors in human space exploration.
I would say
it really just bent your mind. It was an extraordinary human experience.
Again, and this is watch Artemis 2's historic lunar flyby in 90 seconds. So we've done the first 30 seconds. 90 seconds, for those of you who don't do math, that's a minute and a half. So far, the first third of their 90-second historic flyby is no actual video. All right, let's find out the rest of it.
I'm
Is,
so
right?
grateful for it. We were so busy with the science, and we have such faith in our vehicle integrity, such faith in mission control, that we were just at complete peace and just doing our job.
And we have confirmation of loss of signal of the Orion spacecraft as it flies behind the moon. We expect to regain communications with them in another.
All right, I'm not
Get
that
Best
high.
Buy or
All right, I'm on
Mustafa?
meds. I'm on meds and stuff. I know there's a logo that's in the way, but you can see Digger, so we'll go with you. You don't have the
Yeah.
obstructed view. That does say watch Artemis 2's
Yes.
historic lunar flyby in 96.
Mhm.
I'm not seeing any flyby. I'm seeing people
No.
talk about it.
Approximately 40 minutes.
As soon as we went out of comm with Planet Earth, we did have maple cookies. We had to take a moment to honor that time going behind Earth, and it was going behind the moon and out of touch with Earth.
Going
and
behind
that was a
Earth?
very surreal moment for this crew.
Going behind Earth's back.
Orion has come back around the other side of the moon, and that little crescent that you see is Earth, over
So is
252,000
that supposed to be outside
miles
of
away.
Yeah.
Artemis?
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back. I was trying to pause it, but it was being a bitch.
Orion has come
Yeah.
back.
This is supposed to be Earth. This is supposed to be the front of the ship. So we're coming around the moon.
Okay.
Now we're heading back to Earth.
Really kind of
It's weird and grainy and
Pixelated and stuff.
pixelated. But here's my
Yeah.
question. Why didn't we get any of these shots
of the moon?
going around the moon?
Right. Like if they can do this, can't they show us as they're traveling around and we can see the moon?
Like I said,
can we
the
can't we-
people
why does it work?
the
for some
problem I
things and not
have
for
the
others?
problem I have is the people putting the most fuel on this shit is all a hoax fire is fucking NASA.
I know.
Around the other side of the moon, and that little crescent that you see is Earth, over 252,000 miles away.
Houston, integrity, comm check.
Integrity, we have you loud and clear.
Houston, we have you the same.
So,
and it is
you guys-
so great to hear from Earth again.
You guys have radio contact, like up to the second radio contact with Earth. That's great. You've never
Yeah.
fucking heard of a camera before? Not one of you assholes.
Well, they have.
Dude, she
They
couldn't
have
bring.
because it's there and it just showed us a really crappy image. But at least it seemed like it was actual video.
She brought her frumpy faced Muppet. We couldn't bring a frickin' selfie stick. What the hell?
I know.
69F. The StarCraft 2 has better graphics. NASA is cutting clips from this shit. What from what we're doing right now? They lost contact with the capsule behind the moon. Right, they lost contact
Yeah.
with the capsule behind the moon.
Yeah.
But we didn't see the capsule going up to the moon lose it before it lost contact. We just
Yeah.
again and that's fine. That's fine. It's just don't put out articles like watch Artemis 2's historic flyby. Like don't watch it because you didn't see it. You saw people talk about it. This is like saying watch NASCAR this Sunday. It's just a whole bunch of people. Well, so they were going really fast, like, and then they turned the corner, and then you get one of the guy that's a pit crew chief, and he's like, "All right, so you're saying that it could be oil pressure? Don't worry, we'll check it for the next pit stop. Be sure to pull in on the next turn." And that's it. Just a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of behind the scenes operations. You didn't watch NASCAR.
You listen to it.
Hello, Tegra.
Hi, Tegra.
Alucard realized that
Oh.
I abuse him for internet fame. So, and by internet
So
fame,
he doesn't show up as
by,
much. Yeah.
by internet fame, I mean I literally just I hold him up as like a, hey, look, I have a cat thing for my audience. And so they're like, yeah, no, I'm not down for that. Plus, he doesn't jump as much. NASA are cunts for the bad quality. The bad quality I could forgive
Yeah.
if it was like if it was consistent, if we had video all the time. But again, I'm supposed to believe you have the technology to reach these astronauts and them to be like, hey, so Houston, this is us reaching out to you. And then Houston almost immediately like, all right, this is us reaching out to you. Bing, bang, boom. But we can't get a pic.
We can't. Yeah.
We can't get a video,
Get a GoPro.
and we can't have pictures literally just shared as pictures. Everybody's claiming the pictures are videos or again, footage, and it's like footage implies video. Otherwise, what you have are photographs.
The photos.
The 69 after this, Johnny, what you know about oil pressure? Not a goddamn thing. Great cat, though. She is a great cat. Teg is a great cat. But she is, like you were saying about one of yours the other day. Today, like yesterday. Yesterday and today. She's in one of these, like, you need to love me immediately moods. So she's in my lap because she's literally nuzzling the hand that holds the mouse. And she's like, no, pet me. And it's like, doesn't matter, I'm using this hand to pet the cat. She's like, no, I need both of them.
No, both of them. Yeah.
One is not sufficient.
Yeah. I know, Sweets, I don't know if it's just like the moon and the sun and the tides or what, but she's like so in need of attention. She's like trying to, it's almost curl up inside of me. She wants to be that close. Yeah.
McMonsterly saying, yes, the Orion spacecraft used NASA's Artemis missions, features advanced automatic flight control systems similar to an airplane's autopilot, allowing it to fly autonomously for large portions of the mission. Well, that's great. And
Why can't we have a GoPro that shows us?
Well, that's just
they're
again,
seeing.
That's kind of the point I'm making. So we've got a remote control spacecraft, but we can't see actual video. And again, the people sharing the fake videos, because again, they're sharing them as it was like I can go here. We can go and grab it. I don't think we need to bother with the last 5 seconds of this. They're not going to show anything anyway. Boom, boom, close you. Like you go to Twitter. If you type in, like, let's do this, let's do what I call super stupid search. Let's go super stupid search mode. NASA. Right? Not Artemis, not space travel, nothing. Just NASA. The official NASA page. This is the official NASA page. And they'll share, like, oh, hey, what it's like to be the frumpy Muppet. And then they'll say, here, experience the magic of our moon mission whenever you go. You can download the free mobile wallpapers. Oh, those are great. Those are great. 2 years ago today. Okay, we saw a total solar eclipse over America. Where's their video? All their videos, visualization.
Yeah.
This is that interview stuff about a week ago, and look at the stupid Trumpy fucking Muppet.
G
Yeah. And she's gonna bring her stupid ugly Muppet.
Yeah.
You can only see the surface of the moon. We just went sci-fi on our flight 7. So again, images on our flight day 7. We have no actual video footage.
It is the strangest looking thing.
These are still images that we're going to again slowly
pan across.
You're getting a live look from Orion.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It was a still photo. Oh, and the people complaining about not seeing anything in the background, it's very light specks. You really gotta look for them.
As the crew observes a solar eclipse from the moon.
We get more footage of these assholes than we do of anything they're doing. And even with these guys, we can't have pictures. I'm sorry. I don't believe... I'm getting to the point of pressing X to doubt. That's my point. My point is I've been Team O this whole time, but I'm like, fuck it. Enough people have died. It's time to end the games. All right. How bad do I want that to be a real, like, reality show? Like, I think we should really do that. What?
No way. No, that's evil.
No. Hear me out, though.
No, I won't. That's awful.
We're completely upfront about it from the word Jump Street. None of this, like, secretly get people in, like, whatever. The millionaire backers, whatever, they can hide their identities. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, like, you sign up knowing that these are these are totally lethal kids games. But if you can get, if you can get through it, you could make like $1 billion. Like, oh, I could have $1 billion. You'd find a lot of people that'd be like, oh, and they'd be like, hey, and again, keep pitching it this way. Hey, if you don't like it after a game or two, you can always say, I don't want to participate, and you can vote out. If the majority votes out, you guys take the winnings you've earned so far, you fuck off and go home. Everybody's going to be like, oh, I can get through a few games and make some money. So what is it? Oh, we played tic-tac-toe, Connect 4, just some different things. You ever play Jenga? Yeah, we play like a Jenga game. Now, they are lethal, and you could die doing it.
But if you die if you lose. You will die if you lose. You're right. If they actually were like upfront and honest like that, I think there might be. I think there's likely
I feel
actually
like, all right,
a
now,
market for it.
You might hate me for this, and this is where I'm kind of devil's advocate here. I feel like we can't flat out tell them that they will die if they lose. We just have to let them know that the penalties for losing are extremely severe, and that again, the games are somewhat deadly. So, if you survive,
they need to know that. They need to know that if they lose,
I'm trying to get rid of a lot of dirtbag people here. Look, I hate to say it, but they had a brilliant solution to a really serious problem that we have in this world. I have an entire.
But not all of them were dirtbags.
Listen to me. If we pitch it the way I want, I have an entire community of daycare workers and autism specialists that'll sign up in a heartbeat to make some money.
Centers. Yes, we just watched the Squid Game. All 3 seasons just finished.
We just finished the Squid Game.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I love the Squid Game. The thing I hate about Squid Game challenges, and I told this to you, those aren't life threatening. They have to be under fear of death, or it loses all meaning. Like that. Right. The entire thing is.
Yeah.
The whole
reality show is. It's not.
I wouldn't be able to take it. Like I came here to win, and I'm really disappointed. I got voted out, and I didn't make it through the challenge. And I was like, fuck off. In the actual Squid Game, it was, I didn't make it through the challenge. Bang.
I liked the finish. I liked the way they ended it up. It sucked. It hurt. I was teary, and tears were falling. But it was a good ending in my opinion.
And it's the end of the show. There's no more Squid Game. Like there'll be Squid Game spin-off, if anything, Squid Game US or whatever. They could do that.
Well, it said Netflix was in the works, had a Squid Game America.
Do you think they're gonna something that got like
spitballing
something that got like I told you while we were watching it, because it was just so good. We were watching. I was like, I can't believe the show has fucking massive international acclaim. I don't know why anyone thinks this is the greatest thing since
I don't know why they didn't. Yeah.
Look, it's I've watched me a fair piece of TV and it's all right, but yeah, and I was being completely sarcastic. So yeah, there's no way Netflix is giving up on that. Like the same thing with when Castlevania did really, really well. They gave like one of the lead producers of that like more room to move, and he did Nocturne and a couple other things in that realm. Now they're doing Devil May Cry, and it's just like, yeah, no. They did Cyberpunk and stuff like that. They started grabbing the video game anime thing. Like they'll keep pulling at those threads as long as they can. Hi, Johnny Diggers is No Pen 15 Fathead. That's
No Pen.
It's a goddamn fact. Johnny says Johnny's book. No, honestly, I do think there's a lot of shifty, shady people that I would not have a problem with participating in these games. And if they make it to the end, they win the prize. Good for them.
I think there's a lot of shifty, shady people who would play the game even if they knew that loss equals death. I think the really shifty, shady, greedy ones, the ones that are like, I think they'd play even fully aware of what would happen. I think it's possible.
It's less fun that way. I like that.
But I mean, where would we air it? Because with.
Are you kidding me? Let's. Oh, you know what? You're right. The idea of showing people
behind a paywall.
The idea of yeah. You're right. We'd have to do it behind a paywall because the idea of showing people playing lethal tic-tac-toe would not totally make it onto nighttime TV. Are you kidding? Well, we can't have violence. NCIS. We can't have gratuitous gore or anything like that. Like, forget the HBO and the Cinemax stuff. Like, just regular television, they're completely okay with violence as long as we don't have sex happening. We're good.
Yeah. Well, some
And-
sex it's okay. Just don't show the actual act of, but you can.
I'm not really
glimpse
interested.
And infer.
I'm not interested in getting a bunch of people playing lethal kids games to bone. So I don't.
No. That's not what I meant. I'm saying people making TV shows can make it
Right, but
very
I'm saying-
sexual without actually showing the.
Right, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying in this
It's
particular, I was really
in this
honing in on
specific
this
game.
one.
No.
We were talking about this
No,
show,
okay,
and you
you're
started to be like, well, you can, and I'm like, yeah, but we don't need to, so let's not.
Well, we don't know. You're
Once
right.
again-
We don't need to on this one. It's just possible.
Once
can
again,
be
you
done.
and the fucking sign language interpreter.
What did I say? It's possible. King Kong Dong, I'd pay to watch it, right? 80.
Did they take the cure to space? I have no idea.
Well, Labby says, damn right. There's no MS on Artemis.
Well, that's just mean. This ear cuff
What are
pushes
we-
so hard. All right. Oh dear Lord! Cops say a man named Abdul Karim filmed himself burning down a California toilet paper warehouse. I really.
Hey, Richard, good
Ontario
to see you.
We got to go to. This is the one I was telling you about in Ontario. Oh, it's Ontario County. So this has got to be Northern California.
Yeah. And he recorded himself doing arson,
That's what the police say.
committing arson.
Recorded
Good,
himself
good.
doing arson. Too much sex on TV.
Good,
I
good.
miss the days of husband and wife doing a hearty handshake and going into separate beds.
Hey, driveway junkie.
And
Good
then
to
when you
see
panned over, you saw in each of those separate beds was another man and woman. Oh my God, they're swingers. $10 from Driveway Junkie. Thank you very much
Well, thank you.
for the $10. Let me put that over here. Oh, hey, we've got enough in YouTube to. Wait, does that? Yeah, no, because that's how that rolls over. So yeah, that's just straight off the goal. Okay then. We're down to 40. You know what? If I'm wrong, I'll eat the difference. It's like, what, $1 or $2? Screw that noise. All right, so there we go. $10 off the goal for Friday. Our fun day streaming day is already down to $40. So anything we make,
Nice.
if we bang that
Nice.
out between today and tomorrow, then anything we make on Friday
Giggity.
is just pushing the rest of the month. So that is also, by the way, reminder, guys, that Friday is this Friday, the GoFundMe streaming
Yes.
day with
2
the
days
torture
from now.
wheel and all the fun stuff. So hooray, hurrah for that. Thank you, Driveway Junkie, for the super sticker. Yeah, so I don't know why someone would set fire to a massive toilet paper warehouse. But I guess you
well,
could say
I mean, if you're into fires, that'd be a nice big fire to
right.
watch.
Or maybe you just
Fire.
lost your shit.
Fire.
He went poop stole. What? Why did you laugh so hard? He went poop stole.
Oh.
Wasn't that good?
I was doing a Beavis and Butthead thing.
Okay. It was oddly timed because I did the like he lost his shit and then you never really laughed. And then he went poop stole, and as I said poop stole instead of postal, you just went ah, and I was like, all right, that one was like witty but not that good.
California, Dana, and the sun's coming up, and we can see the damage of this warehouse. That is extensive, right? That's Ontario, California, southern part of the state, described as a warehouse. And the area.
At least it's all staying within the lines, right?
Described as a warehouse. Yeah, but I'm saying right now it's probably a lot more of a smoldering pile of ash. Dude, there's so many fucking semi-trailers backed up to this thing.
Yep.
And those two are gone. That one's burning. Oh, no, the
yeah.
fire's getting in there. So those two, three. Those three are completely gone. This one's burning. This one looks
I
like
think-
it's gotten burnt.
Maybe that's where he started from? Because it looks like a
No,
big char.
you started in here.
Did he manage to make it into the warehouse?
Yeah, the footage.
Okay.
Supposedly, I thought the footage would be in the link to the thing that says the footage. But no, supposedly the footage of himself doing it, he set the fire inside.
Structure there. Firefighters responding to the reports of smoke and flames, and a lot of them coming through the roof. So this is a second alarm augmentation call that involves 10 engine companies, 1 trunk company, 1 squad, and 2 battalion chiefs. So it is all.
Wow.
Hey, dude, at least your state isn't highly flammable.
Hands on deck as they try and contain that blaze.
I don't think I've ever heard of a 6-alarm fire.
Wow.
There you have one. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it.
I don't think I've ever heard of a 6-alarm fire. Well, I hope you've heard of pre-ordering Charmin, because guess what you ain't going to have a lot of for a while. Nobody's going to be able to wipe their ass.
Whooping for you. There's going to be a huge run on bidets in the local home hardwares and whatnot.
It's all hands on poop deck.
All hands on deck.
All hands on poop deck. Gavin Newsom would like to remind. Oh yeah, someone shitting on Gavin Newsom with the fire. Angry arsonist. Is this the? Yeah, let's go to this. This is the footage the guy shared. Dear Lord, let's cut that down. That's a little loud. So this guy set the fire. I don't know that I want to play all of his video.
Yeah.
But yeah, he filmed it. This is the thing, like he filmed it on Twitter. Ontario police identified the suspect as Camille Abdulkarim, a 29-year-old resident of Highland. While initially believed to be a Kimberly-Clark staffer, officials clarified that he is an employee of NFI Industries, a third-party distribution partner. So he just decided to burn down their building.
He was one of he was one of the truckers. He probably had pulled up and was filling or whatever, picking up for a delivery then. And he just wandered in and decided to do that.
All right.
Well, fun. Yes.
Hooray. How many alarms was 9/11? I don't know if it was 6, but it also wasn't a fire. That was just all hands on deck, sir. Shopping like it's COVID again. Brings back memories. Well, yep. St. Aaron, it'll be shopping like it's COVID in the price department, but yeah, a whole different reason. The great toilet paper shortage of 2020.
St. Aaron.
If it catches fire so easily, how can I expect it to survive hot sauce meals the morning after?
Right.
He must have been upset that his non-domiciled CDL got canceled. Well, that's no offense.
Perhaps.
Scott's toilet paper has nothing to do with that. I'll say this: if that's the reason, and he's upset about that, then he should be arsoning his representatives and his congresspeople. Go for them.
But we don't recommend he does that, or anyone do that. We don't recommend that people do these things.
I don't recommend it, but I'm just saying if you want to point blame, that's
it would have made more sense.
Right.
If that was, if he was trying to make a point. Yeah. Just burning up a bunch of toilet paper probably wasn't going to make that point.
Yeah, just burning up a warehouse full of toilet paper. No offense. That's just shitty. Can't use it for Taco Bell night, says King Kong Dog. Taco Bell suffers the most after this fire. No, it isn't, because theirs is all that one ply. You'd swear it was the same thing they have in the napkin dispenser stuff. Doesn't that weird anyone else out? That the toilet paper seems vaguely similar to the napkin paper. So the same thing I wipe my mouth with, I wipe my ass with.
I don't know. I don't even know if we've got Taco
They're
Bell
both
here.
remarkably greasy, and it's a problem, apparently, because just bleeds through. Taco Bell suffers the most. Yeah, I don't think Taco Bell really suffers. Well, it couldn't have been his 65 IQ. King Kong Dong. One ply should be used for prisons. No. Prisons should have very nice toilet paper, but they have it in like small. You get one like wipe kind of deal. But here's how we balance that out. They should also have fire hose bidets. Like I feel like a lot of people are gonna think twice if like every time they have to take a crap, like all of a sudden like a nozzle just and it like launches them off the toilet seat and across the cell. But hey, your asshole's clean at least.
Oh no.
Just every time they flush, you know, like just poof.
Mr. Q's got a good point. Why is it only bears and babies that advertise toilet paper? Don't forget the squishy white fluffy kitties. But he's saying, I want to see a guy that got home from a night out after Taco Bell and see what happens. Right? And that's what I want. That's who I want to hear from. I want to hear from that guy. That shit, man. That toilet paper held up. You have no idea
So what you
how
want
many
is
beers I ate.
you want like
and then the Taco Bell I throw on top of that. And that stuff came out this morning. My gosh, if it weren't for X brand toilet paper, I would have been in such a mess.
So what you're saying is you want like the
X brand toilet paper, I can clean all this shit up.
So what you're saying is you want a like a screw it, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
I want a toilet paper spokesperson that is
I was
human.
trying to do a bit and it doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, so California, the fire thing burned there. Now I'm just like it just completely derailed everything. All right, so we have a school board video that'll probably piss people off more than the fires in California. The only reason I'm playing this is because this video exists, and I'm like, no, the fact that this video exists means you need to be. And now I'm actually curious. I gotta wait. Oh, hold on.
About a breakup.
This is a song about
God
a breakup.
will be coming soon. He is coming soon. This world.
All right, good. They don't show. I wanted to make sure they didn't show the student in question. So there are students talking in front of a board of education for Washington County, and I think because it says TN, I'm going to stick my dick on Tennessee with this one. That's a bad way to word it, and I take that back. That's horrible.
Yeah. I understand what you mean, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. No. It came out of my like I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. I know what the story's about, but
stick my dick on it.
Yeah, that's not a way to word it. Repeating it doesn't help either. But thank you. But anyhow, I take that back. I feel even gross now that I'm reminding myself. But anyways, back to the person who does deserve a wood chipper. I think it's this guy. That again, speaking to high school students, Board of Education. Where is it muted still? I thought I unmuted it. Apparently not. So
raising red flags. The video shows board member Keith Irvin touch a student board member on the arm and call her hot, and then ask her what school she goes to.
Oh, it's way worse. Oh, it's this guy on the side.
Oh, dude. I was wondering why the lady was blurred out. That's because that's a student on the board. Wow.
It's way worse. It's way worse. Oh,
wow.
Dear. This guy better be fired by the end of tomorrow.
Yes.
God, you're hot. You know that? Hey, where'd you go to school at?
Oh, gosh. And they're smiling.
That's not okay.
No, that's not okay.
All right.
The student, which we blurred to protect
See, she
her identity,
scooches away.
was there to research different schools and present her findings to the school board. After her presentation is when Irvin made the comment.
There was a comment meant to be, I guess, complimentary.
No.
No. No.
Look.
Meant to be complimentary. Is this guy okay with it? Is this guy trying to whitewash it?
I don't know. I think he's trying to PR it as best he can because he's Board of Education, so it's going to come back on all of them kind of deal. So he's like, he's given like, look, it was meant to be complimentary. But yeah, like I said, unless the dude that said it uttered the immediate mea culpa like I did after realizing, you know, your mouth got in front of your brain and you said something without thinking, just kind of whatever. But telling someone they're hot and then going in for a hug and then asking which school they go to, that's 3 wrong turns in a row. At a certain point, your GPS is just set on fucked up, my friend, because I'm sorry, at any point in those 3 turns, we could have bailed out like, gosh, you're hot. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Touch her.
You're a beautiful woman. I didn't mean to do that. Gosh, you're hot. Oh, dear Lord, why am I touching you? That seems a bit inappropriate considering our age difference and the fact that I don't know you and all. All 3 of those, then ask you might as well have said, hey, can I have your deets? I'd like to DM you sometime. Asking for a fucking titty pic would have been in line with that behavior, and it's also incredibly not okay. Oh, God, I'm going to throw up just from doing it. You ever get so upset at somebody doing gross stuff, you start burping, and you're worried that, like, subconsciously, like, just talking about a subject matter is setting you off a deep edge? Like, that one's doing it to me. Thank God. Thank God today's fueled by Mio and chocolate-covered almonds.
That'll be good.
That bag's going to be gone by today, by the way. Like, didn't last a week. Just a lot of almonds. But you know what? I'll tell you this, and a lot of people have told me this, and I believe it. Almonds help fight depression. Or was it cashews?
Oh.
Maybe I'm thinking of cashews. Either way, I love them both. Can't complain.
Maybe.
Anyhow, he was actually trying to help her because he's a doctor and she had a fever. No, he's not. Digger, you're hot. What school do you go to? St. Caesar, that doesn't work because she's also an adult who doesn't go to school. I have no idea what you're going for.
Nice try, though.
A board member, but has certainly been determined not to be.
Superintendent Jerry Boyd says
Certainly been determined not to be. It wasn't a dude. No. Making one comment you could call complimentary. Making a comment with physical look at the pull her in for a hug thing. I'm sorry. This is way beyond the bounds of okay, especially considering she doesn't know him. She's never been here before.
You can see her edging away, and as soon as
we see her edging away at the end.
Over.
We see her edging away at the end and scooch over at the end. But like doing this whole thing, and then again, like I said, there's multiple points where your brain should have caught up to what was coming out of your mouth and said, "Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing?" What?
Oh, that's what his brain should have said. Oh shit.
I'm sorry. It just usually when you scream "oh shit," it usually means your connection's about to drop or something's going on, or you've squirreled into a new topic and you're secretly reading it while I'm doing the story, and you go "oh shit," and I'm like, "What?" And you're like, "Oh, wait 1 second." Like, weird lady. All right, let's go.
the room was tense after the remarks.
It'll be so much easier when we're in the same room,
right? And that's what's going to be funnier to me.
Was tense after the remark.
Yeah, let's go back.
Superintendent Jerry Boyd says the room was tense after the remark.
In all honesty, it's...
Yeah, the room was tense. That's because out of all of you in that room, only one of you thought what he said was okay. Spoiler alert, it's the guy fucking saying it. Everybody else was like, you know what's not cool? Everything that just happened.
You know what? Everybody else watched it and didn't say a thing.
Well, because again,
didn't say anything.
Social norms and acceptance, but now that it's getting attention, they're all saying how they're against it. But yeah, it
certainly was an uncomfortable situation. There's a lot of nervousness in the room.
He says because the student was not in immediate danger, it was best to keep the meeting going. Some parents, like Hillary Haley, say Irvin's comments are unacceptable.
As a member of the school board, he is responsible for our children's health and welfare and safety and education. And the display he put on tells me that he should be nowhere around our children.
See, I really wish this was the kind of thing we could all get behind, but some people have difficulties.
Says she found out about Irvin's actions after a student sent the video to her.
I hope the Super Nintendo, I love that. I hope the Super Nintendo fires him. It's superintendent, but yeah, probably. Was he drunk or is he just from Tennessee? Well, this is in Tennessee, so I don't know. He is from Tennessee, I'm guessing.
He was voicing his concern.
Washington
and
County.
Thank you for that.
Just
It's on a big
basically
sign outside the building there.
being appalled at what went on at the school board meeting.
Boyd says the school board will be reviewing the comment and taking action if they deem it necessary.
Our board expects a high level of professionalism.
Nothing's gonna
and
happen.
Certainly, it's being discussed and
No,
questionable.
see, he
whether or
touched
not
her
the
the first
comment
time and
met
she
that
pulled away, and then he
standard.
went
And I
touched her
believe
again.
He pulled her over for the hug. That was the like, oh look, we're gonna get on the group photo. Like,
The general belief is no.
I reached out to the student's family, who says they do not wish to comment at.
They don't wish to comment. I don't know if one fucking audio
Brian.
channel. Hey Brian, we just got done with the shitty story that we had to cover today. Thankfully, that's all it is. Is the what would you call it? The inappropriate behavior of that guy at that meeting. Thankfully, that's all it is. But it's just no. I'm sorry. That's a level of professionalism you should have to know that that's not okay to do. We don't play that game here. All right. Anyway,
Dick over in Rumble is saying, "Hey Johnny, you fugly. Where you go to school?"
I don't know where I went. Why does where I went to school even matter at that point? So I don't know.
This is fun.
Yeah, you said this is a Danish ad
Yes.
promoting what would we call it?
Interracial relationships.
Okay. Do you know what the worst
Interracial
part is?
Appropriation, actually, more specifically.
You know what the worst part is? I was trying to get it, trying to get the word right and just brain fog and everything else today. I almost said interspecies relations.
Yeah. No. They haven't gone quite that far yet.
Nope. Next, we bang the lizards. Not yet, Johnny. You're getting over your skis, buddy. All right, so we'll get that close. He did that on camera in public. Right. That's, again, one of the
and no
many...
one said anything.
Well,
no one said anything until the video got shared out elsewhere. That's the problem. That's the other problem. It's not the problem. There's
but
many
also,
problems.
I don't know what are you saying should have happened? Like the minute that happened, the superintendent, hey, get your hands off
One
that
of the
girl.
adults-
You can't behave that way.
Yes.
I don't know if there were adults
Dude.
there. I don't know if there were
Well-
adults there on the other side of the camera. It might have just been the board members going over board proposals and doing the minutes. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Even if it's just the board members, they're adults. They're looking at the situation. They're watching it happen.
Yeah, but they're
They
also
should have said
politicians.
something.
They're Board of Education members. People forget that
They
something like the
don't
Board of
care.
Education, that's low-level politician. Every one of those people is going to worry about the optics of how they look when they do anything.
Yeah, no, that's not. I don't care.
I
World
know,
shouldn't
I'm
be
just
like
saying.
that. Damn it, Johnny! It should all be sunshine and roses and people living happily ever after.
My legs
bad
don't
stuff
work.
has
You
just gotta go
you can
away.
eat a fat dick on your fairyland. My Damn it, Johnny. It should all be sunshines and rainbows. How dare you point out to me that life isn't awesome? Life isn't awesome. Look at my life. Like, I've been kicked in the balls consecutively. Like, it's just... Everything is awesome. Seriously, though, who's asking what? Why do we want to know where I went to school? What does that have to do with anything? Case in point, Natalie Copeland. Yeah. Anyways, so this is the Danish ad. This is the Danish ad. So you're eating bonbons? It's crazy that what we can read from the DNA of old teeth and old bloodsuckers. What's an old bloodsucker?
I don't know.
The first people in Greenland, the ones who went extinct because of inbreeding. The DNA in this little cousin has shown us that we Danes have survived because we have interacted with other peoples from the Middle East and West Asia. Right, because they stopped raiding and pillaging the land. they've been just breeding internally the whole time now.
Well, apparently Greenland having an inbreeding problem.
I don't.
Apparently.
It's just weird. Well, I thought you said this was a Danish ad.
Well, it is, but
It's for Greenland?
aren't they the ones in control of
I have
Greenland?
no idea.
Aren't they?
I don't know. But even if they are the ones in
Denmark?
control of Greenland, the whole point that he's trying to make is like, look, guys, we would have inbred ourselves to utter stupidity because but the only
we
thing that
went
saved us.
raping and pillaging.
Yeah, finally you get to use your R wording and pillaging. They went raiding and pillaging and
Yes.
grabbing up all the beautiful ladies they could. So if they would just go back to that.
Yeah. You two stop whatever you're doing. Go find a person of color.
Oh, I thought you were actually reading the subtitles. I was trying to read the subtitles for people that are
No.
listening and not watching. And that has made us more resilient to diseases. So if we don't mix with foreigners, then it constitutes. So if you want to give your children the best opportunities, then you should probably choose something a little more exotic. Remember, guys, if you want to give your children the best opportunities, you want to just hook up with any random dark skin you can find. That goes for both of you.
The genetic lottery, you see. Colony of Denmark. There we go. I was right.
Yeah, Denmark, but that doesn't necessarily mean the ad is.
They
for
don't have a
Greenland.
lot of cousin fuckers in Denmark, but Denmark are the ones who have control over Greenland. Greenland is a very tiny island, which, aside from its really poor choice of naming or very intelligent.
Again, this doesn't
naming,
say that
actually.
it's specifically for Greenland. It says it's on Denmark. Has the ad on TV, and it compares people dating other white people.
Oh, didn't
to
they say
inbreed.
something about Greenland
No.
in the ad itself?
No.
Oh,
And it gets
I thought it
hard
said
to.
something about Greenland in the ad.
It gets here. Look, I'm replaying it quick. It's crazy what we can read from the DNA of teeth and old bloodsuckers. Yeah, we never had anything about Greenland.
Wait for it.
The first people in Greenland.
The first
Yeah.
people in Greenland. There you go.
All right. Well,
The ones who went extinct because of inbreeding. So yeah, the first people in Greenland, they went extinct from inbreeding. So now you've got to go and get yourself.
I feel
some
like if you're worried about
Asian or
inbreeding, it's
African
happened.
coon.
It's happened too far. So what they're saying is every couple hundred years, they just need to go start abducting women.
They
and
need
bring
to
them back
go. Yeah,
and
they need to
forcibly
go and get a
breeding.
solid dose
Weird.
of non-white, non-Caucasian DNA into their populace.
Alabama, Greenland wins. Up your game.
Right? I mean, to be fair, Greenland's an island.
Well, yeah, but
so
guess
and it's freezing everywhere. Like it's not. There's not a lot of people on that island.
No offense, I don't think you're ever going to hear a big push for, if you want the best chance for your kids, you better go find yourself a darky. Like, I don't think you're going to see that from Alabama. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, that won't happen. No.
Because my cousin was a teacher. Yeah, I went to,
Denmark is
I went
a
to
Nordic
school
country.
in John Marshall. I don't, again. My teacher and I in Rochester, asshole. So what? So I went to school there. Woo. Heard the thing. I don't know what Rusty's asking about. I don't. What all European has been cousin loving for 2,000 years? Oh, not 2,000. When would you say, like, it was into like the 13 and 1400s that they were like, Saxons raiding the shores of England and other places, right?
They've been getting influxes.
Right, because he's making it sound like it's been 2,000 years of nothing but inbreeding, and I'm like, nah, not yet.
No,
They
not
have-
in England. You guys have gone and
Not even in England.
fought
I'm talking about
all across.
Mr. Q was talking about, I believe, Denmark
Oh, okay.
or Greenland or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to. School?
you're
What
being
school?
cousin
Says Mr. Q. Something you didn't attend for a long time. You've been out of it for a while. All right, so we have about an hour and 45 left in the show. Wait, yep, Hour 45 left in the show. I can do math. I swear to God, I'm going to hold this boat together for one more day. We have a $40 goal for Friday, the 10th of April, but Friday's also the big GoFundMe show where we do the new studio sponsor and stuff. So if you're having fun and you want to throw something in, we appreciate it on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, and then we'll add all that up. But if you're not, whatever. And we moved the goal forward today because we took yesterday off because as people may not or may not have remembered, I literally just crashed out and slept for 3.5 hours. So apparently needed me a nap. Johnny, can I ask you a question? I don't know why you want to ask a question. This isn't a call and answer show. We do like news and stuff. Is it relevant to anything we're talking about now? Was going to ask if you had him as a teacher, but fuck me, I guess. I don't really want to out people. So I was going to ask if you had him a teacher, but fuck me, I guess. Yeah, fuck you. Why do we want to talk about teachers? What does a teacher I had? Weird. Small world. What's the call-in number? Oh, we're not doing that. We don't do that.
No.
I suppose that was the question you want to ask. I have it saved. Never mind. Hold on. That doesn't matter. It's not my number anymore. I stopped using that. That was a Google number that we got for the show, and then we stopped using it. You should do a call-in segment. No. And what do you mean one of those futons? There's one futon. It's the only one I have. He's dead. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss, Richard. All right, let's go over to this. Oh, that explains it. I tried to watch your show this morning and didn't find it. Oh, you mean yesterday's show this morning? Yeah. Like literally the only reason I didn't post on YouTube, sorry guys, we're not doing a show today. I felt like after a half hour in, I really don't think anyone needs to know we're not doing a show. It's kind of obvious. And the reason is something I was like, you know what? I'll catch shit for it tomorrow. I don't need to post about it today to give people all today. And tomorrow I'll be like, oh, you fucking slept in. Like, yeah, kind of. But it's also, it wasn't like, oh, oops a doodles. It's, nope, crashed out. Johnny's, there's no futon emporium. There's no futon emporium.
You're gonna miss it. Pardon me. Oh, now I pushed a button. Hablo Pacheco says the Danes have a joke. Why does it only have ugly women? And then the answer is we took them all. We took all the pretty ones.
Yeah.
All right. I did not. Yeah.
You didn't read that, right? It's fine.
Delivery was not great. Yeah. Sorry.
Why does England only have ugly women? Because what's happened to all the pretty ones? We took them all. I feel like the Danes joke would be better just shortened to why does England only have ugly women? Because we took all the pretty ones. All right. Anyways.
That's why you're the sit down stand up comedian, right?
I'm not even a comedian.
You know how to make them short.
I don't think honestly like I love telling jokes and doing stage stuff. I did it for a while. I was a comedian for a hot second, like lowest tier comedian, literally only qualifier because I'm one of those people where I'm sorry, you can call yourself a comedian when you've been paid more than twice to go on stage and make people laugh and tell jokes and be funny. If you've done that more than twice for money, it doesn't have to be a lot. There's no dollar amount. That's a comedian. Because so many people in the open mics is like, oh, no, I'm a comedian. Like, no, you're an open micer. No, I'm a comedian. Do you ever do any comedy outside of this bar when they do their open mic sign up where literally any motherfucker on the planet can get up on that stage and do comedy? No, but then you're not a comedian. You're an open micer who likes to tell jokes. And that's a thing. And I feel like a lot of people, because too many people get like, oh, comedy's this, comedy's that. And it's like, what are you doing with a hoity-toity attitude of what is comedy? You don't perform for money. Like, you come here to tell us jokes about your shitty job as a UPS driver. Like, that's what you do. So, and I hate that, like, oh, I'm going to raise the bar and close the door behind me kind of bullshit. Like, no. The bar to admittance is simple. Do you get paid to do this thing? Then you're that thing. Okay, fine. But I don't do that anymore. I haven't done it in a while. I do like one or two things a year.
I get paid a little. occasionally.
I feel former
to
comedians
do
way
this?
more
Does that
accurate.
make me a streamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, dude, streamer, the bar to entry is even lower. Do you go live on the
Even
internet?
lower, yeah.
The bar to entry is even lower, which is why I
Okay,
laugh
I
at
don't
people.
actually have to earn anything. That's good.
I laugh at people who shit on me for
I'm a
doing
streamer.
this, and it's like you could do it yourself. If it's bothering you that much, you could do it yourself. That guy was obnoxious. Can't handle his booze, especially at 9 a.m. Oh.
Ooh, what?
I don't know. They're writing reviews of St. Caesar? I don't know.
Oh.
Or no, I guess Payco Charlie. I don't know who the fuck that. I don't know what Payco Charlie is. There's they're talking it's inside baseball. I have no idea what the fuck. Stuttering John Melendez is a comedian. Technically, yeah. He's an entertainer. He's worked with Jay Leno and other stuff. Like, if you don't, again, like, I don't think that the bar is that high. Like, oh, so this person's a comedian. Yeah, because again, like, anyone can fucking do this. It's really, really simple to go like this. That's the point I'm making. It's retardedly simple to go on stage and tell jokes and stuff that people laugh at. It's not hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every single one of us can do it. A lot of people have crippling fears of performance anxiety in front of groups of people. Other people lack the inhibition to tell jokes or whatever, or expose themselves. They feel weird, like they're going to be judged. So it's just, they have whatever hangups they have. But to actually do it, ridiculously easy. I literally let having a wheelchair get in the way of it. I had to have an actual handicap to prevent me from just keep doing it because it's that easy. Just keep doing it. If I could get down the goddamn stairs. Or up the stairs, as sometimes is the case.
Mm.
But what are you going to do? Anyways, speaking of things not being the way they used to be, this is a guy, Joe Rogan shared this. You told me about it. This is one of those where I know people who were chefs. I was a chef for 2 seconds. So this guy going like, I'm a chef. And I'm like, okay, that's
not necessarily.
I'd have to do a deep dive on his name to assume he's a chef. But let's just argue or go with he's right. He
knows enough. He knows me.
Does he? Does he? We're just assuming he does. Let's go with what he's saying about the beef.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this. For some of the stuff that he says about the beef, I agree. I have too many questions about the beef that he's talking about in this. Because I've cooked beef myself recently, and it's not the way he's saying. So what he's describing.
Oh, really? You've had...
Yeah, like, dude, like, I know you're like, oh, I've had meat, and it's not the same, and something's different. And it's like, right. But, like, he's describing it, it's like putty, and you can put it back together, like, as a hamburger patty after it's been cooked and stuff. And it's like, no. I've been going with my low budget generic chubs of meat, like cheap chubs of meat. He's talking about an expensive $10 a pound.
Yeah, he went out of the way to buy good stuff. Yeah.
And but this is one of those where I worry we might be assigning a thing to an entire food group that might be like, say, localized to specific companies that all tie back to one maybe conglomerate, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, let's find out what he's saying about the beef.
Is it just me, or is food not fooding right now? Like, I've been a chef for nearly 30 years. I went and bought some inexpensive $10 a pound 80/20 Black Angus to make burgers on the grill.
Now, inexpensive $10 a pound 80/20. Inexpensive? Yeah. $10 a pound is expensive to me. Not super expensive.
That's expensive.
But that's expensive. So the fact that he called it inexpensive $10 a pound, how hoity-toity is your meat? What if he's just slumming with regular meat like the rest of us now?
Maybe. Okay, yeah.
Stuttering John is way more successful than the creeps that A-log him and made a loser verse off of him. Just saying. Like I said, it's like you don't even have to, like, is Stuttering John a comedian? Like, I don't know if he's a comedian now. Does he get gigs now? I would say he was a comedian. I'd say anyone can call themselves a comedic writer or a comedic talent if they were part of the fucking late night show. Not late night show. Tonight Show with Jay Leno. He was on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Like, he did stuff. I don't know. I get bomb hamburger for $4.50 a pound from Nikki's uncle. Yeah, you always remind us that you have a hookup. This is about people outside of you.
Got a
Mr.
wonderful
Q.
hookup. It's too bad that we can't help you with that hookup.
King Kong Dong, what the fuck 10? My 80/20 Black Angus was $4 or $5 a pound prior to COVID. Well, that's my question. Like, what's local?
Yeah, prior to COVID.
What's local like Angus 80/20? Either way, the price seems astronomical, which was my first like not smelling what they're selling here. Now his claims about the meat, if true, are startling. What I can say is, and I haven't worked with it anytime in the last couple weeks, but the last time I did stuff, which was like a month ago, with like ground beef and stuff, my ground beef didn't behave the way he's saying. But anyways, let's go to this.
Today. While it's cooking, the smell hit my nose, and I said, this don't smell right. I pull it apart, I look at it, I get it done, and then I realize it's like Play-Doh.
Now, you're playing with that far away. That doesn't look like Angus beef at all. Is that really a burger?
How do you...
it's weird to do. It's weird to do this and set this up this way. Because he said he was making burgers. Now we've got this weird piece of burger that he just supposedly pulled apart in front of us. And it didn't even look like hamburger. I need to be able to see it better. This camera angle really doesn't work for this.
See, ground beef, when it comes out of the extruder, it has strings, and you can see them.
If you're a chef, you know what those are. Go ahead and tell me. Tell me. It's cartilage and sinew. Mostly sinew.
In the ground beef. This was more like putty. Almost like silly putty. Like that slime that you see that they make burgers, like frozen burger patties with. Institutionalized food. This is $10 a pound on sale. Private selection, Black Angus.
I feel like he just got like low budget, low market crap fucking meat that's overpriced and wrongly like packaged to be
80/20. And I'm gonna tell you, it crumbles like it. This ain't beef. You can fool me all you want. This ain't frickin' beef. What are we eating, folks? What the
Again, this is my question. I'm looking at it and I agree with you. That ain't beef. What are you buying? Because that ain't the beef I'm cooking.
Well, what made me share it to you was the fact that it doesn't smell like beef.
I can't smell it through this
and
video.
It doesn't cook. Well, no. But I'm saying in my own personal experience, ground beef I've been getting for the last couple of years, maybe. And it doesn't smell right. It doesn't smell the way ground beef used to smell. It doesn't. It smells like it's already almost gone off.
The last time I cooked any ground beef, it didn't smell off. So looks like manwich without the sauce. Sounds like it was over processed. I buy from a local butcher who butchers cows from local farm. Still less than $10 a pound. Mr. Q, you got ripped off. Yeah, right. Like with the way people are telling me about this, I don't know. I was trying to find the actual account of the person because it was Joe Rogan Podcast News that shared this, and I was trying to find this dude's actual account, the Journey _76. Yeah, I don't. First of all, it was on sale. It was probably mixed too much. Then you probably mixed it up more. Then you mix up ground beef. The worse it gets. Turns into Play-Doh for sure. That's the old trick. To put eggs on breadcrumbs to keep it together.
Okay. I use eggs and corn flakes. But yeah, you need a binding agent. That's the thing I was going to say is there doesn't look like there's any sort of a binding agent in his burger. It looks like it's just, kind of put together. Like it'll fall apart anyways.
I Googled the manufacturer farming service for it. Turns out it's Soylent Green. Well, that doesn't make sense.
There. Yeah, that would do it. Yep.
Support your local farms and friends. I don't mean to be mean, Mr. Q, but your local farms and friends either well, they can't service everybody. So some people should support their local farms and friends, but there's quite a few people that need to be able to get meat and stuff that their local farm, like you can't just go get it locally. It's going to take way too much time. Your farmer's not going to have the kind of time to do all that.
And it's going to be expensive.
Hence why commercial farming was ever invented, because we just have way too many mouths to feed.
Well,
there's a variety of solutions to that problem, but
yeah, if you live rurally, you can probably, if you go look and find a butcher that only buys local meat.
But can every motherfucker in Minneapolis go find a local butcher for their pork chops and their beef and everything else?
If you're living in a city,
they've got the time and ability to travel that far to the farm. Yeah. No, it's a simple fact that human society needs commercial and industrialized farming just because, and this is something we eclipsed a long time ago. We have too many mouths to feed. Well, we can't feed all of those people. Mega cities didn't exist back when everybody grew all their own food.
Stop having mega cities.
Well, then you're going to have to start killing a lot of people off really fast.
Well, and again, that's where the Squid Game in reality might be a good idea.
Thank you. I'm just trying to get you the world you want. Finally, she's on board with the real life Squid Game. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't want, and you know what? I want to be the old Korean founder guy in the Squid Game challenge. So just cripple Johnny in his wheelchair, and like when he finally screams, "No, we're people. What's wrong with you? Please stop it!" And it finally magically stops the minute I scream stop. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
I'm not going to wear the bunny mask, though. The bunny mask creeped me out, if I'm honest. The rabbit mask made me uncomfortable. But never once put a binding agent in my burgers. I haven't needed to do that for a lot of stuff. I knew a place that sold everything from a cow heart to hearty heart stew is good, says St. Aaron. Oh. But like I said, it's just one of those things where we've had too many people now. We can't do that. Like people in an inner city can't all go out. One, they don't have the space to have a chest freezer. Two, if they went out and they got that, then they still got to get their vegetables and everything else. They're supposed to stop at a root stand on the way home. And this is another thing that I've said for a while when it comes to vegetables. We are so behind the fucking time with that. We should have indoor, like, greenhouse growing places going 24/7.
Yeah.
Year round.
Yeah.
Instead of relying on outdoor open air farm fields to be able to do it and then importing and everything else. So does
it's
Hamburger
a ginormous
Helper
spider climbing up my drapes right now.
Damn, that went dark real quick. Hablo Pachenko, you missed it earlier. We were watching the Squid Game and I was telling Digger how I kind of want that to be a real thing. I want a few amendments.
They would have to have it in the contract. Make sure that they are aware that there will be death involved if you lose.
Right. But I feel like,
as long as
but
that's
don't paint
told,
it.
As long as
don't paint it too hard in the like. If you lose, like no, not death will be involved when you lose. Just remember these are kids games with a more dangerous, more extreme angle. And we need you to sign the death waiver in case of, but remember, like, you're putting your life on the line to make the money. But if you win, you could be, if you're the last one standing, you could be pretty rich. And then we tell people literally right before the first game that, like, by the way, like, you're going to get shot if you don't do this or that or whatever. And then they'll know. And then, we'll go from there.
Where do you go from there? Hey, I think even if
I also
you were
wouldn't
honest
take
and upfront,
like old
there'd still be an
senior
awful lot of
citizens.
people that would take that.
I don't
know.
Everything would be just fine if the government would stop overregulating small ranchers. Just make them not allowed to grow crap meat.
Yeah, but your idea of what is crap meat and their idea of what is crap meat, and it's a whole different thing. And like there are ranchers in BC having a lot of issues right now because they want to do mRNA vaccinations on all edible meats. So your chickens, your cows, your pigs, everything is getting
Lions
mRNA
and tigers and bears.
shots.
Oh my. Most beef is
And
from
now they're
Brazil
selling us cloned food
with a product of the
Yay.
USA sticker on it. My local Meeker has a mix of beef sources, local MI and other states, local region and not city. Local by region and not city. Yeah, I don't think there's an ideal world where everybody can go to like a small farmer.
No.
I don't think that works.
Yeah. Like I said, it only works because I live more rurally. And even
And-
then,
and-
it's tough
and I'm
because it's a
fully
lot more
for it.
expensive.
Right. Well, that's what Brian said. My local butchers are great, but they are crazy expensive. The one that I get the beef bacon from, which is something we're going to subsist on a lot. Steak bacon. Oh, God, it's steak bacon.
Beef bacon everywhere.
Steak
All right.
bacon is so good. Oh.
Why do you need to put bacon of any type on a steak? Steak is
Shut up, it
gold.
tastes
It's just
delicious.
amazing.
Stop fighting the delicious food.
I'm not just like, why wreck the steak?
Just shut up and
Bacon on
eat
the
it.
side.
Quit complaining. There's small children in Gaza who are getting mowed down for asking to have food, and you have the audacity to snoot your nose at this. How dare you, madam?
Fair enough.
So, I had this arranged differently. I guess it got shuffled around when we changed the order of stuff. I have another story about people in schools behaving badly. This one is a video
good.
of a school bus driver driving a bus carrying 29 children in Florida. And I want to stipulate, nobody was harmed. Nobody was harmed.
Okay.
But a bus driver in Florida might be getting in a little bit of trouble for jumping over. I don't know if you know this or not. Can you tell me what that is right there, Digger?
Oh, that's a cross.
It's a train crossing.
Railway crossing.
Yeah, it's a train crossing. You know when those are flashing? You know what
Oh, and you can, when the red lights are on. Yeah. That
you know
means
what
stop.
you know what you don't do when those are flashing? You don't go
Yeah,
over.
you don't go.
You don't go over. This bus driver didn't get that message. Let's see how it turned out for them. All the children are
A
fine.
terrifying video showing a school bus in Florida filled with 29 children clipped by a fast-moving train at this. The defendant said she then had to stop right where the bus moving train at this intersection. The bus driver
Fucking, There's a fucking picture for you.
children clipped by a fast-moving
Right there, clip the fucking back edge of the bus. Barely enough, not even enough to shake the bus. How, dude, I don't care how old they are.
God.
If you're any of the kids in these seats, your mom needs to buy you new pants. Like, I'm sorry, but fucking clean up on aisle back row. Those, like, you are losing your shit.
train at this intersection. The bus driver, Yvonne Hampton, now out on bond.
Trains don't sneak up on people, folks, and that's...
Oh my God! Trains don't sneak up on people, folks. You know where they're going, where they've been, when they're gonna get there. I feel like Sheriff Grady Judd. It's Grady Judd, right? The one from Florida. I feel like he has encouraged a new generation of sheriffs just being like, no, we're gonna treat you like you're stupid because all we ever do is wrangle up people who are fucking stupid. So let's just start with that.
Hampton now out on bond.
Trains don't sneak up on people, folks, and that's...
It's just as much fun the second time you hear it. Trains don't sneak up on people, folks.
Oh, shit.
She's out on bond?
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh.
She's out on bond. James Bond. Like,
He's having her shaken, not stirred martini while
She
she's
shouldn't.
waiting to find out if she can drive.
I always thought like that would be the upside if I ever got like arrested or whatever. People be like, "Hey, dude, I heard you got a DUI or whatever." I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm out on bond." James Bond.
I think he's hot.
Who's the judge that let her out? I have no idea. Not the train she's used to, says AP. Well, that one got run on her all the same. That was incredibly fucking close. Yeah, it just barely glanced the fucking bus. Like I said, you can't even see it affect the bus in the video. You just see like a scraping of dust come off the back end of the bus as it goes poof. So it got some paint, scuffed the back of the bus a bit, I bet. But other than that, nothing.
What led to this arrest? Poor judgment that placed children at risk.
Listen to the children screaming as the train speeds by. 12-year-old Cheyenne Gant and her mom Tiffany say she was on the bus with some of her classmates and tried to warn Hampton.
She stopped on the track specifically and then didn't move whenever we were all yelling train. And it was
I could have sworn I've heard about
very
this before.
scary in the moment.
According to the arrest report, Hampton claimed there was a car at the intersection and she was waiting for the car to move.
Yeah, but you don't stop on a this is something that guy who's not a bus driver knows. As a bus driver, you don't cross the intersection unless you can get all the way across.
You've got that space.
So if you need the space to be able to turn and you're waiting for the car to turn at the intersection to turn, you don't cross the train section.
Right. You stay on the other side of the train.
You stop at all train crossings.
Yes.
I got to double check this now. I got to be sure. I for a minute there, the interview and everything, I was getting like a weird sense of deja vu. I'm like, this isn't a story from a couple of years ago, is it? Nope. Today. Happened today.
Okay.
She said the car began to move, so she began to go over the other side of the tracks, but the car stopped. The defendant said she then had to stop right where the bus was parked. After reviewing video and audio from the incident, the responding officer says he heard Hampton say, "Not gonna stop for no train," and that she proceeded over the tracks after the railroad crossing warning lights had activated, bells sounded, and arms lowered.
I ain't gonna stop for no train. I got a whole busload of fucking booger-ridden snot machines that I want out of here and back into their parents' hair so I can get back to nursing mama's sweet habit. Like that's what she was doing. Oh fuck! I should have flipped back over. Video, Johnny. What an idiot.
Right. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna be more stressed and have higher anxiety whenever being on the bus.
Somebody's been given some lawyer speak. Either mommy did it because she's planning a lawsuit, or lawyer did it because mommy called a lawyer.
She's my only daughter, so it's somebody that she could have taken out of the world along with
28 my question is just out of curiosity, where's her dad?
28 other children that could do great things to the
I'm seeing the family photos back there. Is that her dad? Is that you and her
dad?
Or is that your dad?
Oh, no, it looks, if you go over, that looks like 2 adults.
Yeah, it looks like 2 adults, but oh no, that's a wedding photo. But that doesn't look like he's dressed for a wedding. She looks like she is. I'm sorry, I'm catching.
You can wear a cowboy hat to a wedding if you're a cowboy, you know?
Yeah, but I'm
even
saying,
if you're not, people do it, which is really weird.
The cowboy hat isn't the part that isn't saying wedding attire. I'm saying she looks like she's in a wedding dress. He does not look like he's in a tuxedo. He looks like he's in, I'm attending my daughter's wedding attire. Like I said, just doesn't look like that's her husband.
Black button down? I can't really.
Yeah, I can't tell off of this.
world. And she just had no regard for her actions.
And the bus driver was charged with 29 counts of child neglect.
29 counts of child neglect.
Without great bodily harm, 1 count of culpable negligence, and 1 count of reckless driving. What a scary scene, Michael.
Yeah, extremely.
I will say for her bit, she is right about the car being in the way of the intersection.
Scared and glad they're okay, Will.
Ugh.
That could have gone way worse.
I bet you those kids are going to be riding the front of the bus from here on out.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Riding the bus at all seems like it'd be a lot scarier proposition at that point. After you've been through all of that.
Yes, true.
I don't think we're making it through.
True.
30 felonies and 1 misdemeanor. I don't know. Same here in Texas. You're supposed to stop at the crossing, open door to listen for train whistle, and move on when it's all clear. Yeah, it's. I dare to say it's a rule. Coast to coast, you're not allowed in a bus, particularly a metro transit or a school bus, to cross a train crossing until the way is clear. And there's signs on all of them, Anybody who's driven around has seen the sign that says this vehicle stops at all railroad crossings. So even if there's no train and there's no traffic and it's a straight shot and there's no intersections, the vehicle is supposed to, by law, come to a full stop before going over the train crossing. I feel like she probably skipped a few of those steps. No bus, I'm fucking walking to St. Aaron, right? If I was one of the kids on that bus, mom and dad are taking me to school or I ain't going. And half of me is using that as an excuse just to not go to school.
Yeah. Trucker 18-wheeler is saying, I drive a hazmat truck and I also have to stop at all railroad crossings unless they say exempt. So yeah, it's pretty common sense. If the lights are flashing and you can hear the ding, ding, dinging, and even the arms are coming down, let's not drive over the tracks. Let's just wait until,
Okay. I mean, I agree.
Some people's children.
Yeah, we could probably go without, losing 29 kids to a very avoidable accident, but I mean, she's got to get her liquor on. If she's still driving in an hour and a half, it's gonna be really hard to fight that demon with these little bastards in the back. You know what I mean? So if she can shave some time off here or there, then she's out. So that way she can pull, as you would call it, she can pull out her Mickey in the car and just have a couple toots on her way home, and everybody's happy. Nobody knows who it hurts. It hurts zero people except that one unfortunate fellow who did go over her car like a tumbleweed. She never got his name, but thank God she backed up over him to end it quick.
Yeah, she didn't leave him suffering.
She's just a crab ass who's wow. That's mean, King Kong Dong.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could go. Look. Did she drive recklessly? Yes. Did she endanger the lives of children? Absolutely. But let's be clear. We have no idea when the last time someone touched her bat cave was. And I don't want to know. For all we know, she's got regular spelunkers coming in every time it's wet. Oh, you still have a local butcher and farmers. Oh, that comment's way. I got to scroll some of these chats down. I don't know what I did to lock them so they didn't roll, but whoops. She's real life Mrs. Crabtree. Yeah, that is a little scary. She is kind of Mrs. Crabtree from South Park. But I would dare to say even Mrs. Crabtree wouldn't have parked on the fucking train tracks.
Yeah.
And this is way better. Like, we did a story. I know why I was getting deja vu. We did a story about this a while ago where a police officer did that. They parked on the train tracks and they didn't get the car out of the way in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
wasn't there a guy in the back seat? That one?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy in the back seat of this one. So this is one we're going to do for fun. We'll kind of go through this a little bit. You guys can vent on this. This got shared a couple weeks ago, and I saw it and found it funny. Somebody posted on Twitter that they had a question for the internet. Question for everyone. Survey data suggests that by the end of the COVID-19 emergency, trust in public health institutions had decreased significantly. If you are among the people who reacted that way, why specifically? I'm hoping for long, diverse, individual answers. Would you like to respond to his query? Obviously, he won't get it, but
the vaccine injured list.
The vaccine injured.
The international vaccine.
I'm sorry.
List.
I'm sorry. You need to explain them to him without going with what they would call conspiracy theories. So that wouldn't count. Why are you afraid of it now? It wouldn't
long,
count.
white, stringy things that are clogging up.
Again, that's not anything to do with the COVID-19 emergency and why you have less faith in.
They just started out of nowhere. At the
Again,
same time.
you're missing it. The point is, you're listing something because that's happening. Those clots are happening, but there's no scientific evidence that proves that the vaccine does that, or at least not that's widely publicized. This person's operating, it was in the wording, COVID-19 emergency. This person's operating from COVID was real, we did what we had to, and now I don't understand why everyone's afraid of the hospitals. Like, you're listing that, right. And like, again, like the first response to this guy's query was, Like, not that your answers are incorrect, but like if you were to say that to this person, they'd be like, what are you talking about? That's not a thing. And you would have to be like, no, it totally is a thing. And you'd get into an argument about how the shots. But again, like I said, TikTok dances in empty hospitals, legal fallacies about the vax. You get the vax, you're immune, except from unvaccinated people, apparently. Human rights tossed aside. Cannot go to mass, but liquor stores remained open. Bullshit rules made up randomly. Floor arrows, anyone. So those were very quick, those were not negotiable. Literally,
not
this is
physical,
what happened.
But just, actual.
And do you know how hard the same asshole that wrote this? I understand all of these except TikTok dances. Can you explain that one? The nurses. Like, this is how disconnected.
The nurses doing
they
dances
can't believe it.
in the empty hospitals.
St. Caesar, careful. Johnny, be careful. You don't want to piss off YouTube. I already got a strike for something I did in 2023. Rules are enforced weirdly. I still can't get an explanation on why I can't have memberships now. I've had my content properly labeled as adults only, not for kids, all over. Like, I could get rid of my last year or two of catalog, and literally all of it would be not supposed to be on the children's thing. So I don't know why I don't get to have memberships. I've met all of the requirements. But yeah, but I also can't call and talk to somebody either. There's no line of communication. Right. So I'm not. Here's where it is. I don't want to lose YouTube. I like streaming on as many platforms as possible. But I also am not going to sit here and curtail my shit. When someone asks an incredibly stupid question of why did people lose faith in the healthcare industry over the COVID-19, he called it an emergency. It wasn't even an emergency. That's the point. They lied to us and said it was a pandemic, and there wasn't one. There wasn't a pandemic. There were some people who got sick with it.
Massive amounts of people dying, but there were no bodies. Like, people were dropping like flies, but there's no bodies.
Well, and more importantly, it's almost like they were pushing for there to be a pandemic because multiple states, including the one I live in, was taking sick people and hospitalizing them in old folks' homes. Not because we're out of beds, mind you. We got plenty of beds. No. But apparently the only place we can store these sick COVID-19 people is in the same place where we keep our elderly and infirm. Weird. That's like, it's like setting a bunch of toilet paper on fire in the middle of the warehouse and then going, hey, guys, the warehouse burnt down. Because you set it up to do it. But in this particular scenario, the rest of the fucking toilet paper was flame retardant, apparently, because no fire burned down. It's like, I don't know why people don't understand how this fire was a big deal. It's like, because you lit one roll of Charmin on fire. That's it. You told us the whole warehouse was going down. Happened. You goddamn tried your hardest to make it happen, and it didn't. So so that's just more of that censorship over a bunch of stuff. What is it? Yes, I disagree with that piece and agree with the public health censorship. Yeah, again, like, censorship forfeits credibility. Anything worth knowing is worth debating, blah, 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 blah. Is the debate over freedom versus control for global network? All right, so that someone's getting into the weeds on that. But that guy put that question up there and just everybody responding. TikTok dances in hospitals. Here, we'll go to the article that has them clipped out. Vacillation. I think he means ventilation.
Vacillation back and forth.
Oh, vacillation on masks with abundant motivated reasoning in every case. This
guy just really likes to use big words. Promulgation
of made-up thresholds with no evidentiary basis. Authoritarian delight in nanny state intrusiveness. 180 on many issues around BLM. That one's a big one for me.
Yep.
That one's a big one for me. When I have to watch my state burn, but we don't have to enforce distancing or any of that. We don't hear about the big outbreak that happened because of the riot over George Floyd. Well, that's because COVID wasn't a thing.
There should have been people dropping like flies. I'm sorry, but that's the way as bad as they made it sound. The amount of people out there rioting day after day after day. If COVID had been as bad as they said it was, people should have been dropping like flies.
Well, like King Kong Dong said on YouTube, and we kept the candy store in Jordan, Minnesota open. Right, because that guy was good personal friends with Tim Walz. So why shouldn't every other mom and pop shop around the area close and force feed all of that money, funnel all of it to big box stores like Amazon or places that have at-home delivery services like Walmart or Target, and you can't, as your local mom and pop shop, you can't stay open. Your local restaurant, well, they got to close that down. We can't be open. Why? Well, it's because it's dangerous to the public. But Quick Trip can be open. You can go to Quick Trip. And again, you can't go to your favorite place, support your favorite restaurant, locally owned, and have dinner and have a nice meal with, say, you and a friend. But you can stand next to a total stranger so long as you two aren't literally one in front of the other. The whole 6-foot distancing, but it only counts in a forward motion. Apparently, I didn't realize viruses were chess pieces, and I guess COVID was a queen. Could only move. Well, no, because queen can move diagonally. So, you know what? COVID was a pawn. Pawn's the only one that can move in a straight line forward.
Yeah. Well, I mean, our health expert here in BC, Bonnie Henry, she was able to tell the COVIDs to hold off and not infect anyone until midnight so that we could enforce the lockdowns at midnight. And then COVID could come out and just kill anyone who was still outside after the lockdowns. Apparently, that's how COVID worked.
69 F this. Keep the giant candy store out of this, you POS. I needed my ring pops and my candy necklace. Not wrong. We should keep. You're right. I'm sorry. I should keep the candy store out my damn mouth. But I would ask you to refer to @KingKongDong for that one. YouTube censored the fuck out of my comments, so I sent it on Rumble. Yeah, I saw that one, King Kong Dong. Digger, it wasn't rioting. Burning a police precinct down is a peaceful protest. Yeah, that's
right.
Again, even if they called it rioting, I'd be like, well, I can understand rioting because of this, that. So much of it seemed controlled. So much of it, and then that's the other part too. We're all for people wearing masks and all that stuff, but they don't have to social distance. And now that we're past the COVID stuff, everybody uses masks as an excuse to cover their face when they go out and they do dirty shit. So it's like, okay, why can't we start criminalizing people? But yeah, the loss of faith in like I said, in the healthcare establishment, for me personally, was the fact that I watched hospitals keep doing this. And I could look at them and I'm like, but this isn't a thing. You're here. I'm here. My experiences with hospitals, like the one I'm standing in now talking to you, is what I am using as my basis to say this really isn't a thing. And you know that. And the worst part is every piece, and I'm going to say this now. I didn't say it to their faces. We'll be honest about that. Every piece of shit at those hospitals will look you in the face and go, yeah, I know, but it's policy. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's policy.
Yeah, I know. Then you need to stop asking. You need to start resisting this. You need to stop having the fucking, they closed down doors and entrances. You guys need to stand up and go, no, we are not going to enforce this policy because we know the policy is bullshit. I'm sick and tired of people in institutions like hospitals or the government acting like, no, I just enforce the rules. I agree with you. The rules are bullshit. Oh, the fucking rules, right? But I just enforce them. It's not me. It's the government. No, it's on you.
It's like the school board and the creeper who was hugging on the girl. It's the same thing. They let it happen. It shouldn't have happened. It was way out of line. And any of the adults within that camera shot should have and could have said something, done something, and stopped it. But no one did.
They were all uncomfortable.
It's not my problem.
I'm kind of getting their back on this because what they were doing was in a public space and yes, creepy, but nothing incredibly inappropriate, physically happened. That line of reasoning and questioning was inappropriate.
He touched a young girl and said she's hot. Where do you go to school? How can I find you again?
Yeah.
He didn't say how can I find you again, but that's what where do you go to school is. Yeah.
But my point is
not cool.
My point is, when you have that interaction happen right in front of you and you're like taken aback by that, but you've got a completely other thing to do, it's a little weird to be like, all right, we have to stop everything now and address what immediately just happened, like going forward. I can understand them being like, we have to get this meeting done, and he stopped at a point before anyone could interact. Like, they're watching it like, what the fuck? And like you said, everybody was incredibly awkward there at the end. By that point, when you're going to stand up and say something, it's already happened. And like I said, they are addressing it.
It
like,
didn't happen.
They didn't pretend it didn't happen. They just didn't
they
stop
did.
it in the middle of that meeting to like, hey, let's like. I just again, I don't like that I'm being kind of weirdly, not forced, but weirdly driven to the defense of this, because I'm like, again, like there, like it was gross and not cool.
I would have
by
said
the
something
standards,
as it was happening.
Right, you would have said something.
I would have said something as it.
Okay,
yeah.
fine. We'll just leave it
Well,
at that. You would have
I would
stood
like
up
to
in the
think
minute.
Good people, good people would have said something, would have stopped it. Dude, you're crossing the line. Back off. That's all anyone needed to say. As an adult,
I can't gauge.
back off. You've crossed a line, and keep the meeting going. But no one did. No one said anything.
Well, what would stopping the meeting to say back off, you've crossed a line do? Because at that point, you know what? Never mind.
You're not stopping the meeting. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what good would stopping the meeting to say back off, you've crossed the line do?
It's not stopping the meeting. It's telling him, and then we go on with the meeting. Why are we arguing about this?
Because you're acting like the fact that nobody immediately jumped up out of their chair was something similar to, we were talking about people going along to get along with enforcing COVID rules. And you're like, it's the same thing with the school meeting, and it wasn't.
No,
it really wasn't.
It's because adults are keeping quiet when shit that shouldn't happen is being done in front of them, and they say nothing. It's the same whether it's just this guy who's hugging on her.
So anytime I see someone hug a kid, I should jump up and scream bloody murder? Like
no, of course
I can't
not.
see the
But
person.
if you see someone hugging on him like that, that was gross, and that was obviously gross. It was so gross that it went viral, and we're talking about it now. We all know that was not right. Someone in that room should have said, "That's not cool.
Okay.
Back off."
Okay.
And that's it. That's all you have to say, and he can back
Everybody
off
else
and
is
be
with you. They're
embarrassed,
with you on this
and the
one.
meeting can
but
go on.
they're always very eager to say throw people in wood chippers, so whatever. But it's just, again, like I said, the questions and the talking were what I had a problem with. The hug thing was inappropriate too, but I can't see her reaction at all if she's like, whatever. And I'm sorry, but like, she couldn't say something right then and there. Like nobody.
No, because she's in a room full of adults. She's a kid in a room full of adults, and she's got an adult doing this to her. What are you going to do? You've got no power.
So
no
then
rights,
why is it okay that she went along with it to go along to get along, but it's not okay with the rest of them? Like, again, like I
don't think it's great, but the fact that the little kid didn't feel it was cool. Like if let's say she's in high school, that's still like 13 through 16.
I'm pretty sure, considering
That's
the report
young.
she was doing, she was in senior high. But
okay,
that doesn't
so
make it
16.
better. But it's just, again, like I
Yeah.
said, well, where's her parents? Where's it? Like the fact that nobody did it. Like, we only have that little clip. We don't know anything about if there were even people in the room other than those people at the table.
Okay.
So
That's yeah.
Los Federales, fight. He's having fun with it. Hey, man, if it chews up time, it's fine by me. I again, just to
Right?
make it clear,
We've only got
I'm
an hour
just not
left of the show.
equating.
We're doing
I'm
awesome.
not equating that incredibly gross and inappropriate exchange as the same as enforcing COVID rules. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's all.
They're both saying go along to get along. They're sorry, it's not me, it's the rules. I'm just doing what I'm told. It's just
Right,
it's
but
okay.
But there's a vast difference. Like, the guy stopped. In your analogy, for it to work, they'd have to stop enforcing COVID rules at some point. And they didn't forever. Fucking Tim Walz didn't stop taking his special privileges until they came for his wallet. Until they said, we won't approve your Minnesota budget until you stop having your special gubernatorial powers. Like, it didn't stop. Like, it's not the same. Like, when they started with the masks and then they changed their mind, they didn't stop 3 or 4 moves in, they kept going. They kept changing the rules. They kept changing, saying, no, now you have to 6-foot distance. Well, now you have to quarantine for this long. Well, now you have to do this. Well, now you have to do this. Well, now you have to do that. That guy didn't need to be stopped. He did an inappropriate thing, but he had a point that he reached where he actually stopped. And it all happened in a short enough time frame that I wouldn't blame anybody on the thing for being like, yeah, I'm not going to immediately address this right now, but fucking side note, let's look into Bob not being around kids, okay? Like, they're not the same to compare the coronavirus to that exchange. In the case of the go along to get along, that's in any case of go along to get along. Like, all right, whatever. I would have censored comment Tim Walls to 69 of this. Oh, dude, King Kong Dong just wrote wood chipper multiple times, and there we go. Wood chipper, wood chipper, wood chipper, wood chipper, wood chipper.
Where is it here? There it is. I lost it. Labglass said, teach your daughters that a good thwap to the nuts stops harassment. And that you make a fair point. Teach your daughters how to,
Again, like, that's another part of my problem with this.
Situations
that was
like
another
that,
part of my problem with this is and I'm not saying we should, but I can't see the chick to see her body language. Like, how against this is she? Or how just kind of like, we're hugging. Like, maybe she's laughing. Maybe she's smiling. Maybe she's in a jovial mood. Either way, like I said, his behavior's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's wrong to compare that to COVID. This is like mom and dad fighting on Christmas, Johnny. Make it stop. Of course, St. Caesar would go there with that. All right, we'll go to something else anyway. So that was just that. I imagine a lot of people are going to want to buy some chocolate after I read about this. A U.S. company recalls chocolate products containing hidden erectile dysfunction drugs.
Oops. How did erectile dysfunction drugs get into the same place where they're also producing chocolates? How does that happen?
Well, one, there's a variety of things that people put in chocolate to make it easier and more palatable to digest. It's just more importantly, the California-based company says the products contained undeclared pharmaceutical ingredients. So they didn't realize it. It's not that they don't make that. It's just that they made a batch and they didn't tell anybody about it. So its chocolate products were found to have contaminated with potentially dangerous ingredients used in Viagra, sildenafil, and Cialis, taldilafil. The Food and Drug Administration said in a statement and announced that the San Francisco-based Gear Isle, which specializes in adult novelties, sold the chocolate products online across the U.S. Dude, like...
Oh.
Debauchery
now
Central.
I understand.
We can just call San Francisco Debauchery Central, right? Like when it goes to the parades, the biggest and most out-of-control ones, San Francisco. And now, like, what do you... Kind of like back in the day... when, like, if you watched porn back in the day, it was all made out of, like, Van Nuys, California. And it's like that was the hub. Yeah. So you knew if you were watching a video that came from there, if a video came out of Van Nuys, California, you knew you weren't watching Back to the Future Part 2. All right? No, so let's be clear. Like, if it's coming out of San Francisco, just assume that it's probably not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like undeclared, like, boner pills in chocolate, probably not okay. My wife likes me to wear a mask, even though I don't know they don't. Even though I know
they don't work. Yeah.
You, like, still? Like.
Yeah. Hey, man, he loves his wife.
You know what? I just.
It happens.
No. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm cycling through all the stuff that I want to say, but I'm like, you know what? Just keep it to yourself. We've had enough. We've had enough strife today. We've had enough strife when we got into a heated argument over two seemingly different points that I think we agree on, but because we were arguing the points at the same time, we were disagreeing. So. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I was arguing it's not the same as, and not important.
The same level of...
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
It's not important.
I was just arguing that when adults don't stand up and say no to things that they know are wrong, in any situation...
I got a clip of a 70s game show or an 80s game show host that'll drive you absolutely fucking bonkers, but I can't play it here because it'll probably get us banned on Twitch. Some people suggest that that's what got the original Steel Toe Show banned on Twitch. But I got something to show you later about like inappropriate around where it's like, hey, dude, someone check that guy's computer. And this was a fucking game show. It was moms and their daughters. And the host is just way too familiar to a point where it's like, even back then, where I'm like, even back then, you guys didn't like, hey, what the fuck, dude? Paper masks at doctor visits. I don't even wear paper masks at doctor visits anymore. And that's the other thing, too. I have a compromised immune system. I've been told because of the medications and everything else, I'm more susceptible to this stuff than your average bear. And it's like, okay, so that I'm not having any trouble getting through this. And all of a sudden, we all need to start wearing masks. Like, there was never a point before where they're like, you should start wearing a mask because then even if someone doesn't wear a mask, you'll be protected. Like, no one ever advocated me going through my day wearing a mask when I became an immunocompromised person. So it's just strange that we suddenly did it for that. It all went all over. Look at the word salad Johnny tosses to avoid admitting he was wrong. No, I'm not wrong. COVID isn't the same as that. That's my point. But fine. You have what you want. I've been OSHA. I have been OSHA respirator certified for 24 years. Have your wife call me, says Lab Glass. That's
there you go, Pav.
That's a lot. LA Times.
My stepmom has got oxygen. She's on oxygen 24/7. She's got her tanks that she carries with her and stuff. And there are times when Dad will wear the mask too, just to, make her feel better. And it's not because he thinks it's going to do anything, but it's because it makes her feel better. And fair enough. Fair enough. I'm never going to be able to explain to her that it's not making any difference and it makes her feel safer. So go ahead. Right. I get what Pav's saying. Doing it for the wife because it makes her feel better.
But like my question is like all the time, like when you guys are at home, like you gotta
probably not in my dad and stepmom's case. No.
Well, that was where I was going with it. It was like she makes you wear the mask. Like when you go out in public or just like when you're home, do you have to do the mask? The mask
Maybe she thinks you're not as good looking as you once were. She needs to hide the bottom half of your face.
She only makes me wear the mask during sex. It's weird. She said it's for our safety. But it's only during sex that I have to wear the mask. Oh. The good news is thank God they finally approved the masks, because before, the other medical device they had, that giant brown paper bag, like that was just uncomfortable to wear all the time. So yeah, the U.S. company based out of California, fucking Jesus, of course. Gear Isle is voluntarily recalling the following products to the consumer level. The products have been found to contain undeclared active pharmaceutical ingredients. So yeah, you guys accidentally spiked your chocolate with boner pills.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an accident.
Now I know. Well, now I understand how the two things came into contact. Because that was really weird. But if they're a sex shop, makes sense.
You know what it is? They wanted people. They probably sold it as something else, some sort of like whatever love enhancing chocolate, and they just didn't want to mention that there's like those drugs in there.
There's drugs in there. Yeah.
Among the adult male population who are most likely to use these products, adult males who use nitrates for cardiac conditions are most at risk from these products. So there you go. I just can't ever use can't ever have a cardiac condition, and I can eat all the chocolate I want.
Yay.
Just doctor visits. Well, doctor visits, that makes sense. I don't fault anyone for wearing a mask at doctor visits. That makes a certain degree of sense. I mean, yeah, does it largely do nothing? Yeah, but on the rare chance that when you leave the doctor's visit, like someone else like comes out and coughs the zombie virus on you like that, you'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
It'd help you there. If they spit on you.
Well, as long as it holds the zombie.
But yeah, that's
away.
not so bad. Like making that mea culpa to keep the peace, like that's fine. If you want to do it, that's fine. But I don't know that I would. I don't know. Whatever. Does it
I want to
matter?
see people eating the chocolates and then getting surprise boners is what I'm interested in. How many people rush themselves to the hospital? Look, dude, I have no idea what's going on. I just ate some chocolate. I swear to God, I just ate some chocolate, and this thing hasn't gone down in hours and hours.
I've been hard for half a day. Can you tell me if you've done anything new? I tried chocolate for the first time. She said it would be cool. We ordered it off the internet. Really? Do you know what was in the chocolate? According to it, it's like, 55% cacao, just the average chocolate. All right, well, let's do some blood tests. So the good news is we figured out what's wrong. You're having a prolonged reaction to sildenafil. It seems to be in your system. You know what sildenafil is, Tom? No. That's the Viagra medicine. Oh, so this will go away. Well, we are running the risk of a priapism, but don't worry. Nurse Gertrude here is about to step in with an 18-gauge needle and stab you right in the dick. I'm going to get out of here because I can't even see it or it makes me cry. So if I even witness somebody getting their dick tapped, I'm like, no. Oh, Bubba, no. Oh, look what they've done to my boy. Like, it's just, you can't do it. You can't do it. That 10-pound bunny packs a hell of a boner. Oh, speaking of which, I couldn't find the 10-pound bunny. I looked for it. I could not find the 10-pound bunny. So I'm glad that LabGlass did not do that challenge thing with me, because I went to Costco and I could not find the 10-pound bunny. So that must be like a special order item. I question the legitimacy of these 10-pound bunny videos. I thought it was... I don't know, man. It's like NASA. I can't find the fucking wabbit. When we got to Costco, they're like, hey, welcome to Costco. And I was like, we're hunting wabbits, but only the dark ones. Which they really did not take in the spirit that it was meant that I meant chocolate. They thought I was after black people. It was worrisome. I had to correct a few people. Fortunately, I have the wheelchair. It's very disarming.
Yeah, people let a lot of stuff slide.
They let you know what? People roll with it a lot when they see me in a wheelchair. This is the stupidest show ever. All right. Okay, so in our other wide world of sport, I give you just an average afternoon, assuming Easter weekend, whatever, kids just hanging out, they're having a good time. So I don't know what's going on betwixt these two.
Attention players, I will now explain.
Don't hit your head on the fan.
There will be
So someone just told him, go put your hands on the fan.
Dumbass. Yeah. Careful, don't put your hand on the fan because he jumped.
You'll start on the square pillar, move on to the triangle pillar, and finally end on the circle pillar. On
What the hell happened?
What?
He got dizzy? What the hell? I'm a little weirded out because there's a fucking kid show. There's a fucking kid show going on in the background.
Yeah, and the cat's confused too, it looks like. Or is that a little dog?
It sounds like something hit the glass.
Yeah, I figured one of the pull things.
But nothing hit him. Why did he?
And finally end on the circle pillar. On each stage, you will play a punching game. Starting on the square pillar.
He's stanky legging it now. What the hell happened?
Autism at its finest.
Are you okay? What happened? Marcus.
And all remaining players will move on to the triangle.
You know what? I think
Wait a
they're
minute, there was
watching.
a whole adult woman in that couch.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I thought there was another teenager in the corner.
No.
But no, there was a mom on the short half of the couch.
You know what? I can't be entirely sure, but I swear to God, I was listening to Squid Game. In the voice in the background in the
I know,
TV.
it did sound very...
It sounded like they were watching
Yeah.
Squid Game. It sounded like they were watching Squid Game, which ironic as hell.
Yeah.
And scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Because were you the one who sent me this? I don't think you were. I don't know who sent me this.
I haven't seen this.
But yeah,
we haven't even finished the video. What happened to him?
no, that was the end of the
Or was
video.
that it?
We
That
finished
was
the
it?
video. We finished
Oh.
the video where Stanky Leg, they sit him up. Like,
He's looking at his hand.
Here, we'll go back. He'll go back. Like the caption to this video is "What the hell happened?" So I didn't want to. I assumed it. But yeah. Yeah, all the players will move on to the triangle platform. They're at the end of Squid Game
Wow,
too.
they really are listening to it.
They were all right. Yeah. All right.
Wow.
They were listening to Squid Game. So they were watching Squid Game, apparently. Great show. And I don't know what happened to this dude.
I don't know. Yeah.
He's just standing there staring at the fan like a tard, and then he just goes straight down. In fact, let me go back to it.
Oh, weird.
Straight down.
The triangle pillar, and finally end on the circle pillar.
Mom even said Marcus.
Starting on the square pillar you are all currently standing on. Marcus.
Yeah, dude, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
What happened to him? That's too short of a clip. But am I the only person who's weirded out by a weird like CCTV clip that's just sitting there? This has got to be a setup or something. What kind of shock at that?
People actually have
people are saying he got
24/7
shocked.
videos indoors. Shocked?
Shocked and instantly collapsed.
Okay.
How did that even happen?
Yeah, Adam Simon's saying he got shocked too. Maybe.
I don't know.
He was trying to stick his fingers in the fan blades. Just dumb,
Either way,
as is.
He was engaging in what I would call peak stupidity.
Fair enough.
And
Yes.
so I just we have a
Whatever
couple more.
happens.
We have a couple more stories and things to get to. We have one more just kind of random clip that's in this one. This one, I believe, this can't possibly work. So I'm going to call AI if this actually works. I'm expecting this dude to wear this thing like a hoop because it looks like he's going to jump through. And then, by the way, once he jumps through, that doesn't look like a very slippable surface.
No, like that looks ow.
Yeah, it looks like a braided carpet. Again, when you don't have TV, you get up to some really fucking weird shit.
You learn you've got some neat talents.
The things you do when you can't watch Jeopardy. I have no idea what language he's speaking.
I have no idea.
All right, I'm going by the looks of it. Nobody thinks this is gonna work.
Yeah, look at it.
Is this like Puerto Rico's up and coming David Blaine? Is this like street magic? Because if he gets through that fucking hoop, it's magic.
Yeah.
He's lining up for a shot. Just mention the word vasectomy, it makes some men cry.
He did. He did. He put his hands up, which shrinks the widest part of him. His hips. See, when he's doing it,
But his hips are still too big. I can't believe that actually worked. Motherfucker's a magician. Motherfucker's a magician.
That's awesome.
I can't believe he fit through the hole.
Right? You're correct. When you don't have internet and TV,
you get up
watch
to
all day long.
Shit.
You get up to you'll learn about talents you had no idea you had. You know, you're sitting bored, staring at the wall.
And Wild Saffron, I don't think vasectomy is as bad, honestly, because they put you down for that with like a local and stuff. But like in the case of a priapism, they have to literally stick a big gauge needle in your dick to drain the blood. So so you've got a boner, and I understand, Wild, you've never had a boner before, but let me explain. A boner is like a very, very excited puppy stuck to your waist. It will not let you forget about it. Like, hey, guess who's here? Wah! And so, like, hanging out while they drain all the blood out of it. Well, let's just say that's freaky as fuck. I would never want to go through that. Vasectomy.
No.
I could handle a vasectomy because that's something you're only going through once. Like we're not going through a vasectomy and then undoing that, okay?
Well, actually, that's become a thing.
No, I know a lot of people, but I'm saying I'm not. If I get a vasectomy, if you're suddenly like, dude, you have to get a vasectomy, and I'm like, okay, fine. Guess who's not undoing that? Baby Factory officially shut down for business. Miracle baby bullets are officially no longer being produced. So, all right, I promised you this one because this one happened in British Columbia.
Oh, right. Is this the vehicle?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. I need to see this. This is like my area, my old stomping ground, and I can't imagine how they did what you're telling me they did. I haven't seen any of the pictures.
Dude, I can't imagine how they did what I told you they did. Because it's incredibly weird. I also will say, for names of a place, Squamish is weird. Squamish is weird. Squamish.
Squamish.
Squeamish?
Yeah. Squamish.
You're feeling squeamish. No.
No, Squamish.
Squamish.
Yeah. Squamish.
Squirrel. All right. Let's go. Let's go check this out. Oh, I'm retarded. I didn't.
A sound? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Where did it go? Oh, it's up there now. They put all these fucking doodads everywhere. I can't ever get used to it.
In Squamish is closed due to a public safety threat. And the reason is because a vehicle has been suspended on the rock face above Highway 99.
And that hook is not even fully engaged.
Oh, that's not engaged.
Hollowed out and hanging nearly 15 meters high.
Pranks are great, nuisances are not.
2 longtime Squamish climbers wanted a closer look.
This is supported by just the one line right now. This line is not doing anything.
BC Parks is now working on a plan to remove it and exploring the cost.
Especially if there were high winds, which of course Squamish is famous for, that
yes, you're in
it could easily blow it.
Good God. You better soak it in. The Canadian accent that won't be there much longer with the way you guys keep going. The pranks are one thing, nuisances aren't good. And if the winds are high, which Squamish is known for, we have high winds.
Around, and once it starts bumping around, it could be a different game entirely.
I really love climbing on the papoose, and unfortunately I can't right now.
A person who calls themselves the spokesperson of the UBC engineering spirit claims the Volkswagen Beetle is a continuation of the long-standing tradition of UBC engineers.
And I think
really? If it's a long-standing tradition, why has no one ever seen or heard of it before?
Yeah, I
and
feel
if
like
these are graduating engineers, we got to talk to your teachers because they're not doing their jobs right. That is not done well or safely in the least.
It's a long-standing tradition that this news agency has never heard of. It's strange.
Yeah.
Strange. You know.
Sea to Ski Highway. That's a sea to ski highway. People are traveling it constantly.
you have a lot of very bright people that want to prove that they are smart enough to do something like this.
And that
they're not.
looks like pretty janky.
Yeah, it's incredibly janky.
Very poorly.
The Engineering Undergraduate Society denies any involvement. The school denies any liability.
Right. Nobody's going to take responsibility for it, but they are going to go, look, we have a lot of students that really want to prove they're intelligent, so they did something incredibly stupid and dumb and dangerous. All right, well, they're putting people's lives at risk, so who are these students? Look, we would never do something like that. Wait a minute, what? We deny all liability and wrongdoing.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what they're talking about. Long-standing thing. We got no idea about this.
Yeah, how can you deny any liability
Washing
when
hands.
you have a long-standing tradition of apparently putting the body of a Volkswagen Bug on the side of a mountain, which again is weird because nobody from guy that looks like he was born and bred in Squamish to news anchor, nobody seems to have heard of this happening before, and they're like, we don't know how this came about.
Yeah.
I feel like if you had a long-standing tradition, they'd be like, that's those fucking pencil
those
neck
damn kids
dickweeds.
again.
at the fucking engineering college. Let's go at them.
Squamish Nation chairperson Wilson Williams says the prank is extremely disrespectful and it was done at a sacred site.
Yeah, from a distance, it looks
Okay, first of all, we both went off on it. It's done at a sacred site. No offense, and I understand why, but to you, all of the land you have had and claim to have had is all sacred sites. And I get it.
Yeah.
Any land you had was sacred to you, and you lost it. Any land you claim to have had, well, that's why you need it back, because it was sacred to you. And any land that you have now, considering how much you've lost in the previous time, yeah, that would be sacred to me as well, because it's all we've got left. But it's still... as Pab Fargo, as I love to say, it's kind of hinky. Don't buses have to follow the rules of the road more than people who drive? I think we, Red Scooper, I think you're behind.
Yes, they do.
And Wild Zafra, not on the sacred site, right? Every single time. Every single time it's a sacred site.
It's like a complete car that looks quite secure. But when I see...
It's not quite secure, and it is not a complete car. That is literally just the body of a VW Beetle. They took everything else out. It's a rear seat engine, and it was air-cooled. These babies were not built for a lot of action. So they took out all the heavy bits. That's just the body there.
See this, I realize how dangerous it could be.
He works at a nearby campsite and saw two people hiking out of the area on Sunday night.
And I did see a couple of guys coming out of the trailhead with some climbing gear, which I thought was a bit unusual for the time of day and also the type of day that it was.
This community says the joke is over and wants it cleaned up.
We're very lucky to have the access to climbing that we do here in Squamish.
I doubt that there's any climber that approves of it.
Police are still investigating and asking for the public's help as they have had no leads yet. The Ministry of Environment is working on a plan to remove the car, but says it's imperative that people stay out of the area as it could cause serious harm if it falls. Alana Kelly, CBC News,
Working on a plan, can't you just get a bunch of strong men up there with some, rope and just haul it back
You
up
make
over
it
the
sound
cliff?
like we keep strong men just laying around for situations like this.
Well, we've got a whole bunch of people that climb that face apparently on the regular, so can't they all get together?
Oh,
and,
dude,
like,
rock
haul that
climbers.
thing back
Most
up?
rock climbers are spindly little fucks. Like they don't have a lot of
Spindly,
girth.
but taut. They're strong. No. They got
grip strength.
Yeah. No. They got strength everywhere. Strength. My uncle was a climber, and my God, he was scrawny, but it was all muscle. He could lift shit that looked like it should bend him in half. And yeah.
Okay. Well, call your uncle. Go get him to do
He
it.
lives out this way, not down that way.
Well, then what do you want from me, man? I can't solve all your problems.
Strong men. This is Canada. There are strong men here. They do exist.
All right. We got that, and we got a couple of fun stories. I don't know if
Skinny Strong is real. Thank you, Lexi. Skinny Strong is real. Yeah, he looked like the wind could break him in half like a toothpick, but dude could carry like.
So then
huge
what's like?
amounts
So then
of
like if
weight.
you have a dad bod, but you can like really get her done. What is that? Is that Potbelly Strong? What are we? Dad
didn't have
bod
a
strong?
Potbelly.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just trying to. You're making all these new strong groups. I'm trying to come up with new ones too. So.
Oh, you mean Skinny Strong, Dad bod strong? Well, there is such a thing as dad bod strong. Then yeah. I mean, dads have to do a whole lot of, especially with the teenagers. No, especially with the toddlers. A lot of lifting and throwing and racing around and swinging, and because dads get to do all the fun stuff. Yeah, I'd say probably dad.
They don't
dad bod
always
strong
get
is
to
the
do
thing.
all the fun stuff. You make it sound like it's.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why can't you do any of the fucking throwing and whatever and whatever?
Well, growing up, my mom didn't do any of that. My dad did it all, and yeah, he had a paunch, but he was strong.
He had a strong paunch. The paunch is strong with this one. Man versus Newton, we lose every time. I think this is fucking hilarious and not a problem, says King Kong Dong. I think it's a danger if it comes loose. Skinny Strong is real. No digger. It's just taking your jobs and rights away. Oh, no. Strong as a leather strap. Sacred land. It's not like Logan Paul and the Japanese forest. Why would you bring any of that up? That's not even remotely. This is one of those things they get annoyed. Why? You just brought that up to bring that up. Like, oh, they said sacred site. Now I can go Logan Paul. Like, nobody compared this to Logan Paul or a Logan. We were talking about this stunt. We're making fun of them calling it a sacred site because, again, you know what? You can't help some people. Paunch Strong isn't real, says Lexi Vaughn. Fuck, I'm out. All right, so I'm not Paunch Strong. I was hoping.
Damn it.
Dad Bod has a nice shelf on that belly to support objects that are heavy.
Right.
Nothing like skinny meth strength, says Wild Saffron.
Oh, dude, skinny meth strength is insane. That's, yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that augmented? Like, you're using chemicals to get that boost.
Well, for sure.
So-
It's definitely augmented, but it's quite literal. It is a thing.
What, to be skinny meth strong?
Yeah.
I mean-
Skinny meth strength is a thing.
That would be,
Do a lot of
dude,
shit.
I feel like our world would be a better place if junkies could be like superheroes. Like if they could just show up like, oh my God, the car's overturned and my baby's in there. And it's just like, how can we roll this car over? And then some tweaker just shows up, lights up
Man
his,
to
right?
rescue.
He lights up his pipe and he has to take a big old hoot first. And he's, don't you worry, ma'am. And then just fucking superhuman strength flips the car. Thank you for saving my baby. And he's only got like 2 teeth. He's like, you're welcome. You got any meth? You got any money for meth? All right, bye. And he just... Who rips up copper pipe in a single bound? Meth man, meth man. When your money's lost, with whom was it found? Meth man, meth man.
You activate the tweakers by pulling out handcuffs. There you go.
Meth man, he's not a deserter. But if you see him under your car, it's for the catalytic converter. Meth man, meth man. All right, that happened on Chappelle's show. He stole a radio and left the child. Oh. Did he save the kid? Was the car like overheating? Like, was someone like, oh my God,
It was a Chappelle bit.
It's a Chappelle bit.
I don't remember it. I don't know. But I mean, I'm not surprising.
It sounds vaguely familiar now. Now I'm trying to think of it. Well, then I guess, fuck it. It's already been done, so there's no point doing my idea. Fuck Meth Man. Meth Man, just like Abortion Man, the hero we didn't want or need. I don't think we have Abortion Man. What's Abortion Man? Just runs around punching ladies in the gut? It's just a...
You can steal a catalytic converter in a single bound. That didn't work at all. But yeah. You managed to work it a lot better.
I jiggled it just a little bit.
Just a little bit,
Just
yeah.
a little bit. All right, so let's see where we wanted to go with this. Oh yeah, online with ongoing coverage of different things to worry about. Guys, if you're worried about cancer, F Cancer. By the way, I love the name of it, but the campaign
yes,
is called F Cancer. F Cancer, and I'm waiting to see if this ad ends. Ooh, I can skip it now.
I'm just gonna step to the
Yep.
side.
Nope. This is just an ad. All right. Why are you going to step to the side? You worried you could catch stray loads? F Cancer, a nonprofit focused on cancer prevention and early detection, has declared its mission to beat cancer off, literally, imploring men to ejaculate more for their health. Guys, remember, you're not beating your meat because you want to. It's because you need to help. You need to do it for your health. Ejaculating at least 21 times in a month may reduce the risk of prostate cancer by up to 22%.
Interesting. Now, why are we peeling the banana?
I don't know, but they want you to do it 21 times.
They're talking about
They're
masturbating.
saying,
Why are you peeling your...
Well, it doesn't matter if you do it solo or in a group. Why do we have to equate it to food? I'm not liking this beat cancer off thing. These people should be questioned. What matters is men knowing that something they likely already do could actually benefit their health. F Cancer's Yale... Why are you laughing? Every time. Why are you laughing?
Because I read the name.
Yale Cohen told the Post. It's well, if you tried, have you considered beating off regularly? I think if you come 21 times in a month, you should be safe. It's fucking goddamn it. F Cancer's new campaign is encouraging men to beat cancer off. Literally, yeah, we covered that. Mash the potatoes. Yeah, this is all gross. This is all gross. Take prevention into your own hand. This is all dirty, and I disapprove of all of it. And I hate the fact that after
I'm afraid to ask, but you've got to show us number 3 now. Oh wow.
Was it everything you hoped for?
No, I was really expecting something much more entertaining.
Cohen also said it's about making sure you're getting the appropriate screening, understanding your risk factors, and actually talking to your physician. Yeah, talking to your physician. In between wank sessions, you want them to talk to their physician?
What does yeah.
Well, the good news is
Correlation.
if you spend 21 days out of the month in your parents' basement beating off, you're probably not going to die of cancer. St. Caesar, you'll live for the ripe old age.
You'll live, yeah.
I mean, is my wife taking care of it 25 times a month enough? It is, King Kong Dong. I clicked out of it.
Yeah, we looked into it.
They aren't too specific over whether it is a solo or team sport. So long as the rockets are launching that often, you're good.
You'll be blind, but no
without
cancer, right?
Right? You'll be blind and your palms will be hairy as fuck, but no cancer.
Well, maybe the cancer rate is so high in our parents' age because they were told not to. And then we just became degenerates who wank ourselves off regularly, and so cancer's going to get lower.
Yay.
I mean, those are records we can probably keep an eye on, right?
Guys, the cancer's going to go down. Why? Because we've been beaten off like crazy.
According to these guys.
So now, like, I can. Now I'm picturing like a whole, like this information gets out and a whole slew of people go into their doctor's office like, look, we found in our pre-screening thing, we found something here. We don't know what it is. It might be cancerous. We don't know. Immediately just pulls out his dick and starts beating off. What are you doing? I'm fighting the cancer. One pump at a time. Good God, man. Put that back in your pants. No! This is a matter of life or death. You swore a Hippocratic oath. Now jerk me off.
Oh my goodness.
It's just, I always dreamed of the day we would find the cure to cancer. There was a movie with like Sean Connery in the jungle or the jungles of like South America, and they were looking for the cure to cancer and they find it. But the cure to cancer that they found came from these little red ants, little tiny red ants, and that were local to a community. Like they were natively like local ants there. And a foresting company cuts down the forest and burns down the place. And it's just like, oh no.
Those ants.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
well, along with uprooting the local native population, just a whole hate industrialized commercial New World stuff kind of movie. But it's that's one of those where it's like, yeah, I don't even know how we got on this tangent, but it's just, I kind of would like it if it's like we found the cure to cancer and the secret is fucking jerking it like crazy.
Beat off on the regular. Yep. Why can't we ever get cures like that, eh, girls? We have to go and get our boobs smushed between two cold metal things and smushed and taken pictures of and stuff like that. You guys just get
I'm
I'm
gonna be honest. Y'all gotta do some weird shit to take pictures of your boobies. Hey Tag.
Right?
Hey Tag. Tag. Who just got her food and the zoomies? Tag. You have such. You have to suck a. Whoa. Oh, red ants. No, it wasn't. Brett Mackhart really went hard on that one. I don't think so. That was a good movie, says Pab Fargo. It's only cold, so you nip out, says King Kong Dong.
Okay.
They make pancakes out of our boobs and it hurts. Right? And then people wonder why when you gals get older, you got them big old like floppy pancakes because you've been smushing them for so long to make sure they don't go bad on you. It's again like somebody gave you a really raw deal. Like they had a grudge to bear. What the fuck did you do?
You guys
Bust up
beat
into
cancer?
somebody's garden?
Get off. You want to beat cancer? Smush your boobs. I have to say I've not gone for one yet myself. You don't need to do that until you're past menopause here.
So what you're saying is you want it to be like us. So ladies, you just need to flick your bean once a day, but someone hears that the wrong way and they think every time. So it's like 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. It's like 364, 365, 365. Woohoo! Whole year. I banked a whole year of cancer free because I 365 times. My fucking I wore my fingers down to the nub. That's what it is. We gotta have cameras up our asses. Cameras up our asses, dude. They don't bust out the cameras unless they're certain that there's something. Most of the time, when it comes to the stuff up your butt, it's the old. Well, don't worry. I'm just gonna stick my thumb up there and kind of feel around. Well, fucking get a finger in there. We'll make sure we're good. And the whole time, the worst part is it's with another guy, and then like they're trying to be doctors, and they're just like, yeah, so. What do you think about the fishing opener this year? And it's like, can we not have this conversation while one of your digits is in my rectum? That's why I don't understand gay people. Like, how could you ever talk to them again? Like, somebody's like, oh, last night was great. Like, yeah, you were inside me. It was weird. It felt strange.
Yeah.
You looked me in the eye, the brown eye. All right. All right. So I was. Doesn't Johnny need to get his mammogram sometime soon? Nope. I don't have any boobs. I got a gut, but I don't really have any boobs. Because of this news, Brazzers is now bankrolled by the government. Oh, well. They're joining the NHS? Is that what you're saying, St. Caesar? The new and now the new head of men's health in the NHS, Brazzers. Only when they set off. Brazzers is a porn site. St. Caesar. Figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's go to this. So we have, we got like 4 minutes till 4:20. So we got like 10 minutes in the program. Thank you all for your support. We'll be doing the show today.
Yeah, thank you.
Friday is the big GoFund day. So tomorrow's all covered and we're into Friday. So we'll see how it goes. Looking for ladybugs in all the wrong places. That's just gross. That's just, don't be gross.
Ew.
St. Caesar, no, actually, everybody hasn't heard of Brazzers. Case in point,
I've never heard of Brazzers. Never.
Everybody's heard of it. No, not really. I mean, a lot of people have. A lot of dudes probably have. People like me who listen to a lot of dudes talk about dirty shit because they like to. We've heard of it. Well, I'm well aware of what it is, but let's just say, yeah, buddy, it doesn't get everywhere. But all right, so I said I wanted Squid Game to be real. I wanted Squid Game as like a reality TV show.
Yes.
I said that, and the internet said, "Hold my beer. We bring you live to Mexico." And by live, I mean I don't know when this was filmed, because one,
at some point,
it's letterboxed. 2, it's kind of pixelated and stuff. And 3, it's Mexican. So I don't know if it's a quality of equipment thing or what the deal is. I am going to say the picture's clear enough. I got to say it's at least, if it's not modern and current, it's probably like 2000s, maybe early 2000s. But we have a reality show in Mexico, like a kind of like contestant game show. And I thought of Squid Game when I saw this. And as you said, we'd been watching that. I want to see that as a real thing. But I know I'll never get my wish for obvious reasons.
You want to be one of the VIPs?
No, because I'd have to
What
have
you're
money
saying?
for that, and I'm not really a greedy person. Like I don't want money. I don't want to do anything with money. If I had a lot of money, I would feel an obligation to use it for something. Like whatever, like rich people who accrue wealth just to have it. It's like, why? Like I would, like if I could accrue wealth, I would have to put it towards something. So like it'd go to my daughter. And then after we cover that, what are you going to do with this? Like you give me like Elon Musk's bank account. I don't know what to do with it. I don't, my needs aren't that high.
I got some ideas.
Oh, I know you do. The hell are you doing over there? All right. Anyways, we are at 4:19.
It's too early, but it was already heated.
So yeah, you can't.
So I did my 220.
Yeah, you can't.
Did my 220 at 218. Sorry.
You're betraying people's trust.
I know.
They thought one thing, you did another. Still not time. Anyways, so this lady is in Mexico. She's on a game show, and I am fully in favor of this game show. Apparently, they don't pull you back in. No, they're just waiting to watch you fall. See, they're having a great time.
You gotta start pumping your legs like you're in a swing.
Right, but she's having a blast. So I'm saying we had a couple of shark-infested waters, maybe a few razor blade spike beds, and she's all smiles. So she drops. She's in pain. She's clearly hurt her back. The first thing they do is pepper her with flour. Why? Are you going to turn her into a fajita? Like,
they can. Oh, yeah, that could have been a broken tailbone the way she landed.
Or compressed her spine.
Yeah.
Any number of things.
Her mama was a maple tree.
Oh boy. But yeah, dude, and then you've got the freaky Sting wannabe coming over, just assaulting you with, like, again, people are signing up for this and smiling to do it. I'm saying we just include more death, and I think they're on board. American Gladiators was way better. Again, Matthew Q, American Gladiators better if it's more lethal. I still agree with that. It only took lives behind the scenes. I want it to be in front. If we're going to lose people to this, let's not lose people to drug addiction, alcohol abuse, and steroid overuse, because that's issues that plague the actual set of American Gladiators. We want a whole bunch of really ripped people to just beat the shit out of everyday Joes. Yeah, I'm sure those. Yeah, and they're going to film, you know, like several days a week for multiple hours a day to do any number of like 2 shows a day or whatever. Like, yeah, all right, yeah. So, and then what do they do in their off time? Oh, in their off time, they're going to have to work out like crazy to maintain that roided out bod they have. Or they can just do steroids. Yeah, or that. American Gladiators is coming back very soon. I would hope not. I don't think you'll be able to do it right. I don't think it'll work. American Gladiators is, again, just the pussy version of Squid Games. It's like, hey, well, we're going to battle over a pit, but when I knock you out of the pit, you fall into all these foam squares. Oh, we had fun. Yay, hooray. Oh, you got to we're challenging you with the gauntlet. We're firing a whole bunch of fucking Nerf darts and tennis balls and shit. Oh, it's all fun. It's not the same. You get a better level of competition when someone's like, yeah, I fucked this up, I'm dead. So y'all ain't getting in my way.
Yeah.
Like that's just, it's just a better, it's going to be peak performance is really what it is. So.
King Kong Dong sent a Squid Game show trailer. I think there is a game show called Squid Game.
There's a game, there's a show called Squid Game Challenge, but Squid Game Challenge, yeah, this is on Squid Game the Challenge. Really. This is fucking lame. This is fucking, I've seen this.
Attention all players. It is now time for the next game.
Right. And it's just, it's Squid Game. No, it's not.
Let the game begin.
Because none of these people will get shot. They do the scenes, but again, every single one of these people knows they're there and they know that they aren't going to get harmed. They signed like, I won't hold you liable if I get injured because anything could happen. So I could technically trip and get trampled, whatever. But like, the point is, when somebody moves on this thing, they're going to get called out and that's it. And then they're done. At worst, did they shoot paintballs at them?
I'm gonna be your
And all these people have seen this fucking movie, so now they're just reenacting the show. It's lame. And I've got and we're gonna throw in the like, oh, voted off drama crap to it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Did people get voted off? Because I don't really care. I don't really like I said, the thing that was exciting about that was the fact that they actually were like literally risking their lives. They weren't, and they didn't want to keep doing it. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, you got put in this situation partially to your own faults, but still, I think the challenge is stupid. Happy animal video, pretty please. We do have some stuff to do, but it's we have I don't know that it's a video. Yeah, it's not a video. We have a picture story. Like, they rescued a dog off the ice floe of Canada. So,
yeah.
The one where the player swings at the gladiator to knock him off the pedestal, except the floor is fire now. Like, I just, again, like, I mean, risk something. Otherwise, it doesn't seem... American Gladiators, not so much. But in the case of the Squid Game thing, like, the entire point to the Squid Game thing was, like, people are going to get eliminated, and people are going to die, and your human nature is going to be tested. That was what made the lead character so endearing, is he never gave up his hope for people and his willingness to be a better person than everyone around him. Despite the fact that even when we first meet him, he's kind of an irredeemable piece of shit. But but he's still, like, you know what I'm saying? Johnny has several strippers' phone numbers in it. No, I don't. I do not have any strippers' phone numbers in my phone. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't have any numbers. The one where the players
stripper club for a while.
Mr. Beast did a similar thing. Yeah, Mr. Beast did a similar thing. Yeah, I don't have any strippers' phone numbers. Spoiler alert. Don't have any phone numbers. Didn't really make that great of friends with them. I moved on. They moved on. We haven't spoken since. It's kind of like it was a similar deal. They were working. I was working.
Worker.
Yep. And we're good. Alrighty. So, they firefighters went out on an ice floe. A dog was chasing geese, which is a dog after my own heart. The dog broke loose, chased geese out onto the harbor, and then became stranded on an ice floe. The owner attempted to help, but broke through the ice and made the right call to return to shore and contact the fire department. Members from stations 3 and 5 turned the call into a training evaluation, executing a safe and coordinated ice rescue. The dog was brought back to shore and reunited with its very, very, very relieved owner. Reminder, ice is no longer safe with shipping channels now open. Conditions can change rapidly. Ice can shift, thin, and break apart without warning. Stay off the ice and keep pets leashed near the waterfront. So, yeah, your generic thing there. Can we control? So there you go. They rescued the puppers.
Yeah.
They rescued the puppers and escorted them to shore. That's what Alucard told me. That's remarkable because he's a cat. He only speaks yowl, which we haven't heard him do in a while. I'm getting nervous. I've seen him and he's been around. Like I know he's okay, but he hasn't dog humped in a while. It's been a hot minute. That's why he lived to such a ripe old age. Even though they took his nuts,
the dog humping?
He kept humping that dog. So I guess that's the equivalent to jerking it as a dude. That's cat jerking it. My kids love the Mr. Beast games. The Mr. Beast games might be slightly different. I don't know anything about the Mr. Beast games. I don't care about Mr. Beast, plus or against. I've heard various things, all sorts of pros and cons. I just I don't give a shit. It doesn't affect my world. My daughter doesn't give a shit about Mr. Beast stuff, so I don't have to either. That's the way I look at it. It's not like me caring about anything would change anything. So I'm like, it doesn't affect me, then I don't really need to give a shit. Yeah. So that's where I am on that one. But no, the like after watching Squid Games, the Squid Games challenge thing, I'm like, you suck. You guys suck. If you're not really like every single one of you knows you're going to go home at some point. You might be paid while you're there. I don't know how those challenge shows work if you get like a daily payment to be on the show, because you can't work. So and you're doing this for that. So, but then again, you're competing in a challenge for money. The whole premise just loses. It loses the core component.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. You like do your weird show, but yeah, the Squid Game challenge. Could you survive the Squid Games? Like, one, how do you not freak? Like, everybody took them not seriously, and then they suddenly learned when the first person got shot that, oh my God, this is dangerous. This is real. People freaked out.
Yeah.
Like that whole part of it. Like, could you survive the challenge? Like, well, you get an unfair advantage just by knowing it's a challenge, motherfucker. Just by knowing that from the show. Anyways, I'm probably bitching about this way too long, so I should go. People have already left. How many people died in Squid Game? Labglass, how many people died in Squid Game? 456 for the second one and 455. So 455 and 455, 890, 6 and 5 is 11. So, oh dear Lord. 9/11. Are we counting guards? Yeah, who are we counting? If we're counting players, it's 9/11. If we're counting guards, then we're into thousands.
Yeah.
So, I bet Johnny has fish. I don't know what MSL means by Johnny has fish. Don't understand. All right, anyways, we're going to get out of here. It's what is it? How many people died? Like actual death, like filming the show, or the which one are we talking about? Because Labglass, the show, nobody died in, but that's not the same as G. Jefferson. No bloodshed, Johnny. They sell the red light, green light robot full sized at Halloween stores.
Oh, creepy.
I mean, that'd be fun to have. But no, it's in the game show, like the Squid Game challenge, 0 people die. So it's not the same. Anyways, they died in the holly, says MSO. I think it's time to go. All right, so we're going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon. You doing a reading stream tomorrow?
I am. I'm also doing Chat's Choice in an hour and a half.
Oh, that's right. You are. You're doing Chat's Choice.
Yes,
so everybody that wants to hang out with her and talk about more interesting stuff with that, you can do that on Digger 420 on Rumble and Digger 1420 on YouTube.
1420 on Rumble and 420 on YouTube and 421 on Twitch, because Twitch is being a dick.
So like people get mad at me and be like, just kidding, LLC. What's it? Like, well, at least yeah, man.
At least it's the same.
Yeah,
all the way across.
You can't lock down a number.
Twitter's 421 too, or 1420. Twitter is the same as Rumble. It's just Twitch that's really different.
It's strange. All right, well, hopefully everyone can enjoy
I'll see you guys
show.
in an hour and a half.
We'll catch you later.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.